What's up, everybody? Hello, and welcome to another edition of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. I'm your host, the most professional wrestler, TNA wrestling star, and the Scottie Pippen of wrestling figure collecting, Brian Myers. Hi.
Guys, I'm your host. I'm no longer...
What belt did you lose this week?
Bro, you got to stop it. You're draining like a sieve.
I am no longer one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team
Oh,
Champions.
sorry, man.
I'm still the indie god, always ready.
Are you still going to bring the replica to your gimmick table for photo ops?
No, but you know what? I'm going to sell it this Monday on Whatnot Side. Actually, that's a live. Take it off this Monday.
I was going to ask you about that, too.
Indie god. Matt Cardona.
On Christmas? Matt the Grinch is selling his toys on Christmas.
Oh, man.
Oh, quit complaining about the fucking audio. It's Christmas.
Hey, how about this? How about Broski with a wrapped present? My aunt sent me this.
Yeah. Oh, wait, dude. You
Mystery present.
I don't know what's in here. Could be socks. I don't know.
Guys, I'm also
Actually,
here.
now, if I could do it before dinner, a little 1 hour.
Get the
Come on, dude. Who's buying? Come on. I'm also here producing the show, Smart Mark Sterling Esquire, the most famous professional wrestling lawyer in this show. Brought to you by our good friends, Ringside Collectibles. Use code MAJOR to save 10%.
Guys, follow us on X, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Major WF Pod. Hey, our YouTube channel, Mark, it's very confusing because it's not. I thought we got it to youtube.com/Major WF Pod, but we
So it's
haven't.
at Major WF Pod. So
But
YouTube's
if
got
you're
like
going to
ats.
com it, you go .com/Major Pod Network. Can we fucking change that, please?
There was like some sort of error, and there is a like a ticket in with YouTube about that.
You guys are using
Well,
a lot
YouTube.
of big words right now.
Let's
I'm gonna
fucking
take that as
go.
a sign of disrespect.
Let's fucking go.
Yes.
Subscribe to us. Hey, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscribe to us wherever you get your podcast. And when you subscribe, leave a review. Not just any review, but a major review. The winner this week, and he's going to get a little prize key at Brian Chair 7 to be sung to the tune of Rocking Around the Christmas Tree by Brenda
I knew
Lee.
This was coming because I saw the tweet.
Happy holidays, guys. Now, I will listen. I'm familiar with the song.
Oh, come on. I'm pretty sure you did Rocking Around the Christmas Tree last year
is
and
the
did
Grinch.
the same thing.
Is the
What, no. I'm the. Are you? You're the fucking Grinch, bro. I'm fucking Santa Claus, baby. Ho ho ho! You know it, jabroni. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? The Christmas lights are up all fucking day. I don't care about the fucking electricity bill. Today, I went to Starbucks just to get a gingerbread fucking latte. Yes,
That
they're
makes
fucking
you
back.
not the Grinch because you had
Yes,
a
I'm fucking back.
gingerbread latte.
Bro, I'm fucking Santa fucking Claus, bro.
All right. then sing the song, bitch.
What I was about to say is that the words don't. It's a great job. It doesn't quite match up to the beat.
Oh,
so
so
it's
now
gonna be a
you're
little tough.
critiquing it. You're
Okay.
critiquing it. Yeah. Forgot.
Rockin'
Don't forget, he was in concert choir, folks.
I was, and that wasn't just an elective. You had to fucking try out for that. Okay,
Wow.
that's true. All right. Hosky was on the top fucking 100 too, the pop charts. But it was all right. Rocking around the major pod at the Live 18 hop. See what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, no, that's good. You're
at
good.
the Live 18 hop. Brian, Mark, and Broski, the PBRs will never stop. Rocking around the major pod, all hail the Deathmatch King. Big rubber guys and bendies, when are we getting a ring? Hopefully soon. You will get a HRD, HARD feeling when you hear. I'll do it again. That's so good. You will get a HARD feeling when you hear Shoes is singing Swoggle Small. Deck the halls with silver balls. Rocking around
This is
the major
wonderful. I don't know
pot.
what you were
Have
talking
a
about.
major holiday. This is a good one. Knick is drinking heavily in the same old-fashioned way.
That's true.
That was great.
You set that up for like failure. It was
No, the first lines don't really go. But
Major Marks, you know what to do.
It's fantastic.
We need some music underneath that.
yeah.
what a review! You'll be getting a prize ski.
Prize
And speaking of prize keys, every week, courtesy of our good friends at Ringside Collectibles, all you got to do is find our pinned tweet on X, pinned post, repost it to be eligible.
I've been realizing, like, you in this segment are the only person that refers to Twitter as X in my whole life. Like, I hear it, like, the radio, other podcasts I listen to.
But it's still called, okay, well, they're wrong.
I know, life, like, no one says X. They all still say Twitter and tweets, and just throwing it out there.
But it is X, though.
I get it.
That's why I'm the internet champion. Fuck.
I guess. I mean, you're not wrong, but holy shit.
Mankind, defining moments, the thumbtacks in the back.
That's almost figure of the year.
Almost figure of the year. Guys, by the way, listen, transparency. It's already recorded. In 2 weeks, the award show, the figures of the year, you got to check it out. We already recorded it. It's fucking amazing. It's a full-length episode. You guys are going to fucking love it. We didn't do a best of. I tried doing a Q&A. We didn't do a Q&A.
He tried.
We did a full-blown episode. The holidays, the New Year time is going to be a little hectic to record, but we already banged it out because we're always ready. I spread my holiday cheer, my always ready cheer to the boys, and we're always ready. Anyway, the winner of that Mankind figure is at M_Halv. You win. And this week, the prize, new World Order. NWO Retro 2 packs. Oh, fuck yeah, 4 figs. Ringside exclusive.
The whole box set?
The whole box set. MajorMarks.com, Patreon.com/MajorToBePod, the fan club, the family, the community, the subscription service. Every week we give away a prize to a new and old subscriber, and most of the time Mark forgets to send me them, so I don't send them the prize. But who is it, Mark?
First time in the line, Thomas Ray Ellenberg, classic superstar, Jake Southard.
Guys,
you win.
We have so many perks over on MajorMarks.com. First of all, you get this podcast. Everyone pretty much gets it early and ad-free. If you're an Ultimate member, you sit in the recordings. You get it Monday, right?
Monday.
But since we already recorded the New Year's episode, you got an episode 2 weeks early. 2 weeks early if you're an Ultimate, and everyone else will get it earlier too. Just not live, obviously.
Yeah.
So don't tell anyone who won the goddamn awards.
Right. Don't tell anybody on X.
No stooge.
Don't tell anybody on X.
We say no stooge in the business.
Don't be a stooge. The Facebook group, buy, trade, sell, chit chat.
Thursday night flea market.
It's
community.
Unbelievable, guys. We have boozing with the toys every month. It's going to be kegs and eggs, breakfast with the boys, coffee with the boys tomorrow morning.
A lot of coffee.
And we're going to break our rule.
Too early to talk to you guys.
We usually delete it right away. However, actually, James Zimbicki, Major Mark, said, can we keep it up for 24 hours because early? Fuck it. It's holiday season. I'm not the Grinch.
But if you're listening on Friday, you missed it.
You missed it, pal.
There's a lot of great things in that Facebook.
Yeah.
If you're Hard Foundation and up, you get the card. The card for December is Mance Warner. The Moose cards, you probably have it already. Josh Alexander just showing up. So it's going to be an incredible month, December. Only a couple days left to get that Mance Warner card. Also, I believe it was October, the Ultimate Gift finally got it in stock. Will be shipping soon. I'm not saying you're going to get it for Christmas. Maybe for New Year's. Maybe for.
I'm going to tell you right now, definitely not getting it for Christmas.
Not getting it for Christmas. Mate,
that means Timmy Sterling has left the building.
Definitely
folks.
not. We don't have the proper packaging as of the minute. As of this recording.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But yeah, so much cool stuff over there. We have 2 bonus episodes a month. We did Jingle All the Way. Fans are loving that episode. I see a lot of people saying, fuck, I bought Turbo Man. All because they listened to the episode. I fucking love that. I've been reorganizing my toy room, and I saw the Jingle All the Way little display I have. I fucking love it. We also did, what was the other one? I totally forgot already.
Or the SDL episode.
Oh, that's right.
Phone, yeah,
out of the kindness of my heart, I want to give a rub to SDL and her podcast.
So
we
nice.
aired the unaired pilot of, That's Cooked, SDL interviewing me.
I do like the name. That's Cooked. That's fun.
Yeah, and she has a great podcast. Check it out. So what else we got in MajorMarks.com, Mark? Am I missing anything?
I just recorded, if you're listening on Friday, I just recorded with Heath yesterday. We did a complete Q&A episode. somebody said bare minimum mark on that, but Heath really likes the Q&As. He just loves chatting with the peeps. He loves to go. I also think we get some comedy gold when people ask him random questions.
Oh my God, when he's thrown off and he doesn't have time to think about something, yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of what we settled on. We're going to do every other month. Like, what is going to be a Q&A one month, and then the next month is going to be like a deep dive in a portion of his career. So
yeah, I mean, it's not like he had like a Ric Flair career to just dive into different Heath topics, you know?
Holy fuck.
You said it. You said
Well,
it.
we also have Silver Linings with Smart Mark. I have the Let 'Em Breeze. Figure Dissecting with D Freedom. The Captain's Log with Joe Shoes. Who was his guest this month? Was it Kyle Peterson?
Kyle Peterson.
Yeah.
Was the
And
most viewed,
very well
interactive
attended.
one. Yeah.
And
I listened to it. It was a great episode.
yeah, long too.
And I listened to it and I learned Kyle Peterson is writing a book about classic superstars. So I'll be
Wowzers.
very interested to pick that up. I
can't
think
wait
Kyle
for
does
the,
a great job.
I can't wait for the chapter where Jeremy Padawer slides the contract under the stall to Marty Jannetty.
Unbelievable. Kyle Peterson's one of those guys who he busts his ass. He has a real job. He puts up. I didn't even notice this. He puts up unboxing every single day, at least one.
He explained
sometimes
this to me
multiple.
at some point where I was just like, what?
Yeah, it's
What?
wild.
Yeah.
And,
He
you know,
if we ever do a classic superstar like we're doing the BCA for this year's thing, if we ever do some sort of classic superstar portion, he's got to sort of be involved in some way because he is like the classic superstar guy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that one bit.
Yeah,
That's a very confusing toy line. That got
Yeah,
real
you
weird.
can't you can't do the whole thing in one episode.
Oh
You just
my
can't
God.
do it.
Definitely not.
It got too weird to do that. Yeah.
it was BCA episode as far as I'm concerned, almost done. Right, as far as what I'm doing.
96, 97. It's gonna be fucking bro. Days away. I'm fucking so pumped to
Yeah.
listen to it back and to hear what you guys have to say.
2.5 hours.
We just booked a special guest today to do the opener like we do for all these special
Nice.
videos. Yeah.
And good job thinking of that. I totally forgot. Slipped my
Man,
mind.
I don't know why that just came to me last second there. Yeah.
Well, I emailed Ahmed. He didn't respond. So.
What about Goldust? Do you see him in catering all the
I
time?
did. I don't see him anymore. I told you. He's a dynamiter. I'm a collider.
Oh, no.
And some sad news. Shoes mentioned on social media. Unfortunately, his mom passed away. So our thoughts and prayers with Shoes. Man, losing his dad earlier this year. Hard year for Shoes, but he'll bounce back. Super positive guy. But, you know, he put in the post, his mom got to see him get his major Bendy. So that's a great
exactly.
moment. As ridiculous as it sounds, you know, his Shoes' dream to be a wrestler, gets a wrestling figure. His mom got to see, she bought it herself. So, Shoes, we love you.
Yep.
You know, take it
Pretty
all the
special
time that you
thing.
need. Yeah.
I mean, Shoes is a absolutely beloved member of the Major Pod community. So
The major marks, love it.
he'll
And
need
you know
a
what?
little extra loving from the Major Marks, so you know how to give it to him. So
And it took a
Thinking
while,
about
but
your
I think I'm going to say it. I think I love Shoes as well. It took a while.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah,
This is
it took
for
a
this-
while.
this might be the name of the episode. Broski loves
Took a
shoes.
while.
That's breaking. That's breaking news.
He finally grew on me after all these years.
Jesus, I'm proud. Of him. Wow.
Guys, what did you do this weekend? Do you have any bookings? Anything big? Mark, I know you were on. Mark, I feel so bad. I was hounding you for business
Bro,
stuff.
we
I know.
Oh, we all know. You know, We
Bro,
all
I'm
know.
I'm in my suit, like putting this thing together, about to do this like 20-minute thing, and then you send me a podcast, and you're like, "Can you get this up tonight?" I responded, "Tonight."
No, I didn't say. First of all, did you put it up? And I didn't say tonight.
I didn't put it up. I completely forgot. But
And I didn't. Say,
fucking
first of all, I did. I
Mark's
did not say
ringside-
tonight.
Ringside calling Sparks Mark Henry, and you sending him work to do.
hold on.
Honestly, bro, I had no idea there was a Ring of Honor pay-per-view
Did
competing
your Honor
with
Club subscription run out or something?
competing with AEW Rampage. I didn't think
Yeah.
they'd compete. I didn't. It didn't even
was
cross
it ever
my
on at
mind.
the same time, or did it go off the air before?
It was, and there was guys on both shows, same guys. Like Vikingo was on both shows.
Cannot believe Tony Khan allowed this. I'm actually blown away.
I'm going to read.
So don't
Here's
blame
the
me.
text word for word.
Yeah.
Quote: "Can we edit this today as a bonus pod?" So you said today, today. I said today, Lo. But then you said, "Well, this weekend."
Very considerate of you.
Well,
No,
this
but then
weekend,
I
extra.
said, well, this weekend.
"Yeah, that's fine."
Mark, I wouldn't have bombarded you with word questions had I known you were at a pay-per-view.
A
I didn't.
pape, yeah.
I didn't know. What?
Well,
has there ever been a Friday pay-per-view?
He's only been talking about it for 6
I know that's what I've been saying.
But he never said this Friday. He just said this week. I'm thinking weekend pay-per-view, Saturday, Sunday.
To be fair, the Creator Pro guys told me it was Friday when I just assumed it was Saturday for.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot
Right.
of people did.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people.
Yeah, so I apologize, but fuck.
Yeah, we were gone.
How am I
We were
supposed
gone
to
all
know?
that weekend. But yeah, no, it was great. Great pay per view. I think from top to bottom, it was a fun. Those Ring of Honor shows will come together.
I heard it was fucking fantastic, and for the price, $10.
Yes, yeah, that's the thing.
Oh, really?
The past ones were pay per views. This one was the first one exclusively on the app. And not to
didn't know
be
any
a
of this.
shill, I was saying this on Silver Linings today. It's $9.99 for the pay per view. And in addition
It's
to
the whole
that,
club, right?
you get the entire catalog of Ring of Honor for its entire history. Every pay
Well,
per
for
view
the month. For the month.
for the month. Yeah, if that's what. Yeah,
But
exactly.
still, for $10, that's great.
yeah,
I didn't know that.
It's a hell of a value. So you could pop in for pay per
I
views
didn't
if you
realize.
wanted.
So Honor Club has everything.
Yes, it's unreal. I just watched for no reason every pay per view of 2013.
I don't think they make that.
They need to really make
As
them
known
more clear.
as it
Yeah,
should
I didn't
be.
realize it was like that. I thought it was just the
show.
current stuff. Yeah.
No way.
Oh, that's a,
I
that's a
don't,
big
think, I,
difference.
don't, I don't think that's as obvious as you think.
Just watch
I know you-
Supercard of Honor 2013. Such a great show.
Oh,
Such a
damn.
great show.
I would. Man, I have all the because I was a Ring
DVDs?
of Honor kind of super fan from 02 to 05,
Yeah.
and I have all those original DVDs, and I never got rid of them because there's no way to see those if I did. So
Yeah.
that might
It's great.
sway-
Good
that
app.
might
It
sway
works
me a
well.
little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, it works well. It's built good. A lot of those apps sometimes suck.
Yeah.
But anyway, great pay per view. Awesome. We had a long match. It was awesome to work with Tony and Ethan and Mark Henry. Mark Henry, wouldn't you?
What up,
wouldn't you know it?
dude?
Wow, you said
Broski came down to bully me into handcuffing myself to the ring. First of all,
Did you say, what up,
You
dude?
took the abuse for all the what up deads we've said.
there
on
was
the
some
show.
pretty funny memes of me going like this, saying "What up, Dad?"
Oh, man.
But the other thing, Broski, I wanted to tell you about. Tony Nese is in the ring. He's got Ethan right by the arms.
Yeah.
And he said, Mark, I got some protein under the ring. Why don't you grab it,
no.
throw it in his eyes? I
Mark,
said, great
what happened?
idea. I said, great idea.
No.
I threw it. Tony ducked. I mean, Ethan ducked. I hit Tony in the eyes.
Well, Ethan, Ego's been
Has that
watching
ever
too many
happened in
Matt
wrestling
SPLs.
Has that ever happened in wrestling before?
I missed.
No way.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Anyways, watching on Honor Club. What did you guys do?
Man, I had a non-stop weekend. I got Chris Chetty out of retirement for the first time in 10 years. ECW original Chris Chetty. I did my best Nova impression and tagged with him at Creative Pro on Thursday night.
By the way, I love that he was wearing 90s ECW clothes.
Just
like
the
the
man.
baggy
It was-
pants.
To be honest, it was just so cool to see him so thrilled to do it again.
Hell
get back
yeah.
out there and be excited about wrestling.
Somebody was talking about him this weekend. Oh, Jeff Jones was talking to him this weekend about how he's a shoot tough guy. And he was one of the more tougher, scarier dudes because of
I
his
believe
wrestling.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
New York tough guy, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And then Friday, I went to freaking Danny DeMonto Championship Wrestling. I don't even know what I was thinking about this booking. ICW, no holds barred. It didn't even really dawn on me until I got there that it's not like wrestling that I'm used to. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like I was like, oh crap! And then
It's like the GCW competitor.
dude, me and Danny beat the living shit out of each other. Broke 3 doors, 8 chairs. I got hit mittens. That piece of shit hit me with a exploding bat.
Oh, he's done that to me before.
It was just but it didn't even dawn on me until we were there and talking about it. When I'm like, oh, we're not even.
We can't do a headlock.
I'm like, we're not even gonna tie up, huh? Oh shit! I don't know why it wasn't processing, but
And Mick Foley was there?
that was the next night.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, that was in Jersey, and then the next day I recruited Max Caster last minute, and we drove to Icons of the Ring in Philly in the ECW arena. Sold gimmicks, met fans, it was awesome.
So Max just showed up as a surprise.
I pitched it to him on Thursday when he told me he wasn't doing anything, and he said he'd love to come. And then I was thinking, man, then I don't have to drive alone. It would be great. And I got him there. So there was 48 hours to promote him, so he did pretty well.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It was great. And came back and took my wife out on a date Saturday night. So
Hell
Where'd you go? Where'd you take her? La Piazza?
we actually went to a freestyle concert at Mulcahy's with a couple other couples that are Mackenzie's friends. It was
Like
freaking
a
awesome.
rap concert?
No, so 80s freestyle. It's considered Latin hip hop. If you heard the kind of music it is, remember the song Jamie Van Leemer would come out to, broski?
I don't remember.
The cover
what
girls
that
like
is.
show me.
Oh yeah.
It's that like they were there live. I saw them live.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So little soft spot. Yeah, look it up. 80s freestyle music. It only existed in like New York, New Jersey, and Miami, and all the songs are pretty much one hit wonders, and
That's cool.
if that, but a lot of fun.
Is there a picture of me winning the 2008 costume contest? Halloween costume contest on the wall?
You know what? My wife and the people I was with were shocked. That was my first time ever stepping foot in Mulcahy's ever in my entire
Really?
life. I never.
It was
I
like-
somehow avoided it my whole life.
Well, you were kind of far away from there.
Still though, it's still like, dude, like Taking Back Sunday played there this past week. Like, you know what I mean? It's a spot.
It's a big fight. They could probably do a cool wrestling show in there.
We've discussed. They have like boxing and MMA there and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah. It's massive. It's cool.
Very interesting. Guys, I took the last booking I took was GCW in LA. Jimmy Lloyd, my new broski, he helped me win. And now I am off. I am off until well, I'm not off from work. I have the live show January 7th. Tin Roof, get your tickets now. But I'm off till January 12th going for the NWA title against EC3. Bro.
By the way, Dane DeMonto Championship Wrestling was such a bizarro world.
Yeah.
Main event, Jimmy Lloyd working on top.
Yes, Jimmy.
Working on top. I said,
love
you work
it.
on top here? I said, where the fuck am I? That's what
I
I,
love
said to
it.
him in the locker room.
You work on top here. Who did he wrestle? Brandon Kirk?
I can't remember.
Those two have been wrestling forever.
Hoodfoot.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys remember this. Maybe last year I was having a New Year's Eve party. Brian was going to come, Liz, and I set a goal. Like the whole month before, I was going to finally organize my tour. And it really was organized, the entire thing, except for the Mattels. I didn't get the Mattels done. And then January 1st happened. And guys, I don't have time to shit. So, you know, with my collection in my toy room with limited space, if I get something...
stuff everywhere on the floor.
Well, yeah, because if I got something new to put it on the shelf, I don't just have empty shelf. It's like playing Tetris. It would take me at least 35 minutes, if not an hour.
but you know this is
per
just going to be a
figure.
problem the rest of your life. Like,
No, because I'll have the big house with unlimited space.
Yeah.
Anyway.
When you create space, it's much easier to get a new figure and pop it in.
Exactly. So anyway, long story short, when I get something, I'll put it up tomorrow. Guess what, guys? 365 days later, nothing was put up. So I'm like, you know what? I had this downtime. I had this off time. I went in there yesterday. I fucking rocked it. It's almost completely done, except for the Mattels again. Fucking complete, right? So I'm
that's
gonna
the hardest part.
No, I think I'm gonna film that for a giant YouTube vlog, cutting my Mattels.
Yeah,
Right?
that's a
Well,
good one.
Today I did my entire office. Unbelievable. Filled up detolfs, Zach Ryder detolfs, Matt Cardona detolfs. I've been very, very productive. It's like, I think in 2024, we're going to take less bookings. This is great.
I've been saying that for a couple of years.
It's not going to happen.
But
It's not going to happen. No, it's not. But Broski, let me ask you this, just random question. While you're doing that, right? You're sitting there by yourself. Like, do you listen to a podcast or what do you do? Nothing?
Sometimes,
Silence?
sometimes it depends on the task. So, for instance, like my the NECA turtles just don't fucking stand. And we talked about this last week with Brian switching to
Hey, get that wax.
I didn't get the wax. I've used putty at first because I don't really trust the wax. So I put putty so far.
I
so
watched
good.
the video. The wax made me very comfortable about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you'll hear. So, bro, I have a miscellaneous shelf that I have to stand on a pay-per-view chair to organize, right?
Yeah.
I'm up there. I'm moving everything around. I'm taking things out. I'm moving stuff out. I'm putting like our Super 7s in there, the gals in there, Super 7s, blah, blah, blah. And you know what fucking happens, bro? You're gonna agree with me here. My fucking TNA, Jeff Jarrett, the fucking guitar explodes.
Oh, no.
Bro, and I can't find one of the pieces. I can't find one of the pieces of the guitar.
Oh, that's
Yeah. So,
That really
guys,
sucks.
it can, bro, and it can be anywhere. So, guys, if you have a
that sucks.
TNA Jeff Jarrett guitar, I'm looking for it. I'm in the market for one. Maybe by next week. Hey, maybe tomorrow I'll fucking find one in my Galoob ring or something.
Right.
But as of now, I'm missing it. But I will say it's so therapeutic in there. And it's really got me excited for the toy room I'm building because, listen, in 5-10 years, I'll probably be maxed out in space, but it's going to take so long. It's going to take so long, and it's going to be so great to get a figure. Hey, get a figure, open it up, and put it on display. Not have to play Tetris for a fucking hour.
And I think
because you know how
right? Well, I mean, like ideally, like I have shelves in here, like it has all my Hasbros. Like I'm not adding to that. Like that's just done, right? That's the goal. That's the goal to have shelves that just exist the way they are, and there's not shit to be moved.
Well, right, but when you get fucking new NECA or new Star Wars
I have
Black
plenty that
Mattel.
require the modern day collections of stuff. Yeah. Yes, like I'm constantly, shifting.
So I can't wait. But this is what I'm deciding. I'm not even gonna fucking for the rest of the year, right? Because my house is probably gonna take a year and a half. So however long it takes. Okay, like
I'm glad to hear you. I'm glad to hear you saying this. I thought you were just like gonna give up for like 2 years and not.
No, but well.
Okay.
He's about to say he's not going to do anything for the rest of the year and a half.
Long.
All right, listen to me.
Okay. A very unpredictable amount of time. Let's put it that way.
Listen to me. Mm-hmm. So for instance, my NECAs are completely done. Okay, it's nice. It's pristine. It's perfect. I can't fucking put a Tic Tac in there. That's how much space I don't have left. Mm-hmm. So now when I get something else, I'm not even going to lie to myself and say, I'll put it up next week. I'm just going to nicely put it on the floor in front of that shelf, and I'm going to wait until the new house. So I'm going to keep it set up nice for now, and all the new stuff will be on the floor in little piles for when I do the move. So it'll still look nice when you walk in.
And you'll open and bag them because that's just a waste of space in the box.
Yeah, I'm wondering why you don't immediately open it for an unboxing, put it in a bag and put it in a tote and bring it to your storage unit.
Yeah,
that might be a good idea.
I think you got it.
Maybe I'll do that.
Then you'll be doing also you're ribbing yourself because you'll be like excess moving when you move. It'll be all these.
Okay,
yeah,
you know what? That's a great idea. Yeah. That's something I didn't even think about. I'll start doing that. Great idea. See, I'm glad we collaborated here.
Cool.
But
cool.
It's been very challenging. You know who really's been fucking us up? It's Matt and Brian figures because, hear me out on this psychoness.
That's why I said no more Bendys for the rest of the year.
Not even Bendy's. Like Matt and Brian Super 7s, for instance. Okay, I have them behind me in my podcast setup, right?
Right.
Okay. Then I have a Matt Cardona mint on card in the Matt Cardona Detolf. Okay. Mm-hmm. Then I have a Lucy in the Matt Cardona loose setup. Okay. Mm-hmm. Then I have a mint on card in the closet in just in case there's a fire collection, right? But then in the miscellaneous shelf,
the closet would go and fire away.
The fireproof closet we just found out about.
But then in my miscellaneous shelf, how do you not put the Matt and Brian Super 7s in there? So I got them there too. But so every time I'm getting more Matts, oh no problem, it's myself. But then I got to keep getting fucking Brian's. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even understand this whole philosophy.
Yeah, well, the Matt and Brian thing is
a Brian
situation.
Shelf, so I've omitted myself from any collection.
I can't do that. I can't. I see what you're saying, but I can't do that.
I actually have a similar.
The opposite. You should have not a Matt shelf, and then you're just in all the collections.
But I can't do that either because then
I don't know
because
what
because
can I
for
say?
instance, there's certain mats that don't fit anywhere else. Like I don't collect 07 to now Mattel, so those Zacks wouldn't go there.
So that's why you need to just have a Matt shelf and omit yourself from the collections, like you don't exist.
No, I can't do that.
Okay.
Yeah, he can't. In a retro collection, he's got to be in the retro.
Right,
I'm
the
not
retros
on display with all my heels and faces.
You're crazy.
Yeah, that is.
You're
insane,
crazy,
dude. What is wrong with you?
You're crazy.
I got all the marks with the major Bennies, but I got the marks.
We've worked our whole lives to be on a shelf next to Raven.
It's front row in the Brian shelf.
No. Who gives a shit about your Brian shelf? You worked your whole life to be on a shelf next to fucking Raven. You're not going to do that?
Yeah, your heels and faces is incomplete, in my opinion.
It's incomplete. Incomplete.
Guys, it's a real psycho.
All right. I'll keep you. And by the way, a lot of this footage will be on the MajorMarks.com exclusive bonus vlog at the end of the month that I sent Mark all the footage for.
Great.
So you can check it out there.
Okay.
All right. Some follow-up. Goldust, the bizarre Goldust, his prototype,
Who
Series 1.
Not on collusion, correct?
Not on collusion.
He's not on collusion.
Guys, his Series 1 prototype is currently on eBay right now. Resin prototype inside a resin box. Not a resin box. I'm sorry. A prototype box.
That would be impressive.
No, a prototype box. perfect timing for our holiday episode. I sent this.
No J-hook, no butterfly.
The back
That's
is
wild
plain
looking
black.
packaging.
The back is plain. It's just a mock-up for like photos, for ads. I sent it to Goldust. He didn't give a fuck. I had to convince him to buy it, to bid on it. And he's like, explain why. I literally told you it's one of one. That's why. It's only one in the world. It's a prototype. And he's like, they spelled my name wrong.
Oh my God. Do you think he's going to try to get it?
He said he's bidding, but I don't know if I believe him. If it was Razor Ramon,
It looks like the leg is.
I
the
agree.
leg-
You don't
the leg's
know.
broken. The leg's
it
broken.
looks like a shitty part. Like, it's super unimpressive if you don't know how toys are made or how lucrative something like this could be.
yeah. If there was, I asked the seller if he had a Razor Ramon. He didn't, because I have a bunch of Razor Protos. It would have
Is
been
there like
nice, but
the wig like cracked? It must be like a resin wig. It looks cracked.
yeah, I think so. I think it's
Holy
I
cow.
think so.
That's wild.
So pretty cool find on eBay. Speaking of bone crushing, we saw the Macho Man. I believe that is a factory finished sample.
Wow.
Looks great next to that Bulldog. I didn't even realize those are like Bulldog style legs with the
I
tassels
thought that
modeled
the
after
whole
that.
time. It's just what it reminded me of. So it's like really.
Yeah, I
close.
also thought that.
Really great.
I'll tell you this about this Macho. You know, when the meanie came out and the other one, and I said, like, if you only have a few BCAs, you're probably not going to have a meanie. But this is a perfect one to have.
The glasses and hat come off, Broski? I don't remember.
The hat, I believe, does. I'm not sure about the glasses. I feel like it does, but I'm not quite sure.
Okay.
I'm very excited for this line. Jack Slime, awesome dude. I feel like the line has lost a lot of momentum since the Blue Meanie and Atom Bomb. Hopefully they pick it up with this.
Yeah, I hope that people get this in their hands and it's good, and it gets people re-excited, and we move on.
I 100% agree. On the Joe Rogan podcast, there was a clip about wrestling buddies. Do we have that clip? A bunch of stand-up comics on the Joe Rogan podcast.
We don't have the clip.
We don't have it. All right. Well, check out the Joe Rogan podcast. It's probably not quite PG for us to play anyway. Not that we're PG by any means, but
Yeah.
check it out. Little wrestling buddy.
Mainstream media.
Mention. Yeah. And hey, on YouTube, guys, we have the history of the wrestling buddies. We did a couple of Christmases ago.
Yeah.
Stephanie Eskander, the artist, was there, so check it out.
Stephanie
So-
DeLander?
No, Stephanie Eskander. This was very interesting, guys. We've been talking about Hasbro Pulse, kind of like the, the backing of product. When it's gone, it's gone. Today, they just dropped a bunch of extra funded projects, like the Proton Pack that's been going for over $1,000. They put it up with all the backed tiers, but it sold out in minutes. Corporate Steve, he's like, hey, this is just like customer service extras. There's probably not that much because a lot of fans were getting pissed off. Like, hey, I bought this Proton Pack for $1,000. Now which I kind of get, but it was only a couple extras. Not a couple, but you know what I'm saying? It wasn't thousands or even hundreds.
Right? I mean, I see both sides, though.
I see both sides as well.
Yeah.
Guys, the major crate, the holiday crate, it is shipping. By the time...
This text came through today. I couldn't believe it.
Well, no, because people were getting emails, so I sent the text. Yeah, they're shipping. Not only are they shipping, they again, just like this Hasbro Pulse, they had some extras. They just put them up. So I don't know if they're sold out by now. Check them out, guys. I know the brawlers.
ProWrestlingTees.com.
Yeah, I know the brawlers that are inside. I think people are going to flip out.
They're pretty fun, yes.
They're really fucking fun. And of course, there's chases. Guys, if you're listening Friday, this is the absolute last day to order the British Bulldogs. Davey Boy Smith, Dynamite Kid, fucking Matilda.
Two friends with me right here to show the resin prototypes in the mail today.
Yes.
Take a better look. And
What do you think, Brian?
They're so cool, dude. Like incredible.
Oh my God.
So freaking cool. With Matilda.
Guys, you got
no nipples, but we got Matilda.
no nipples on the dog. They're nipples on the men.
Yeah.
But guys, I had this idea.
Fun. Look at those Union Jacks and the tushies there.
Yes, looks fucking fantastic.
So good. So fun.
And guys, the pre-order is the order. Do not miss out. TTD, he made an awesome video basically discussing how he makes figures, how he designs them. I think anyone, whether you order these figures or not, I think you're going to be interested to see this video, right? Right, Mark?
Phenomenal video. He did such a great job. It's also interesting because, he produced it himself, shot it himself, edited it himself, really. So it's kind of a different little style. He's a different cat. He's nice, and it's a really cool thing. He's got really interesting, fascinating things on how he does it. And also, it's like really a look behind the scenes, because it's not necessarily how every company does it, but it's how you guys do it.
Which I don't.
Right.
We're pretty unorthodox, I would say.
So really interesting.
Because we actually get things done.
That too, but I mean, there's a method to the madness. But yeah,
For sure.
But we're still a very, 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 very small toy company.
And speaking of getting things done, guys, and speaking of the pre-order being the order, do not miss out on figures, because listen, a lot of fans, when they got the Demolition, they were like, What are these? Well, sorry, guys. There's a lot more coming out that you already missed out. Guys like Marty Jannetty, Ric Flair, Sergeant Slaughter, and this right here, Andre the Giant, the 8th wonder of the world, Andre the Giant, and the Macho Man, Randy Savage. Do we got the Andre the Giant? Deep Freedom, I see him going through the bottom. He's frantically trying to find the Andre the Giant, but it's an incredible figure. It's, bro, look at that. Oh, my God. Now, that is not resin. That is a fully finished sample. Look at that shine, that gloss. And pay no attention to the LJN disease that's on TTD's Hogan there. We got to get TTD a new Hogan.
TTD got a diseased Hogan. Unreal.
But look at the size difference there. He's got fun, that man. Girth.
The wide
Unbelievable.
So fun.
He also was available in the blue singlet and the ooh yeah Macho Man Randy Savage. It's crazy. Behind me, if you can see, I have the hand-painted resin prototype of that Macho. And while I was organizing my LJN collection, I realized, holy shit, I have the hand-painted resin LJN Macho Man prototype and the hand-painted resin Big Rubber Guy resin Macho Man prototype.
Nice.
Like, pretty fucking nuts. That's figure fate.
And how do we decide that you get to keep that and not me or anyone else?
Well, how do you get the Bulldogs?
I don't even know. No, Nick wants me to shoot something with them.
Well, I got the Macho Man.
I was going to return them. Now I get to keep them?
Yeah, you get to keep them.
Coming to Whatnot soon, folks.
Oh, jeez.
Guys, again, last day for the British Bulldogs. So they're on solo carding.
Yes.
But they will come as a set only.
Yes.
So I believe Matilda's packaged with Davey.
I mean, we know Davey can hold Matilda, and Matilda can stand on her own, and I'm pretty sure Dynamite's going to be able to hold it too.
I'm sure you can figure it out, but it's meant to be held. It's meant to be held in Davey's arms.
Yeah,
that's how it was designed. With that in mind. And guys, again, one last plug: the BCA episode 1996 to 1997. Me personally, my favorite years of playing, my favorite years of collecting, and 97 might be my favorite year of watching. So this is a special time. Watch it or listen to it, whatever you want, for free. Christmas morning, guys. Anyone.
It's 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours, pals.
Man. Oh,
and Mark,
strap it.
Mark, we're in agreements here. This does not go to majormarks.com. This is, you got to be main feed. You got to get it on YouTube.
Yep.
So if you're listening right now on Patreon, if you're listening on majormarks.com, it's not going to show up there. You got to go main feed, Spotify, Apple Music, whatever.
I'm remembering now that there was a little issue with that last year. People were wondering where it was. It's the main feed.
It's not on Patreon. It's on main feed, and it's on YouTube.
You can listen to it. I recommend watching it. There's a lot of great visuals. The camera.
D Freedom fucking killed it. There's a visual for everything.
But Broski and I literally have the figures for the most part for everything we're referencing.
Yeah,
that too. I went nuts with the edit too. So we go to the full screen of us a lot. So it's great.
Awesome. All right, guys. Well, up next is the news. Unless you guys got follow up, do you?
Right, let me just real quick one thing. The discussion that we had last week about the autographs.
A lot of people mentioned that to me in my signing and my shows this weekend.
Yeah, so a lot of more comments. I didn't think that we needed to sort of keep going with it because we probably could argue with people forever about it because there still are people that disagree. But I appreciate the dialogue in the comments. The actual guy who answered the question responded, asked the question, responded with a well thought out response. He sort of wrote a long thing. If I read it right now, we'd probably get in another long discussion. So we don't.
Oh no, one of those, huh?
Oh, no.
But hey, I wanted to. Basically, end of the day, he asked nicely why we do it. We explained why we do it. Whether or not you agree is not really.
Disagree.
Yeah, exactly.
Agree or disagree.
There it is. I appreciate the dialogue and the interactions in the comments for everybody.
Hey, opinions are like Superstar Series 7, Dr. Death Steve Williams. Everybody has one. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has one.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's go to the news brought to you by Pabst Blue Ribbon.
The Major Pod Network has partnered with our favorite adult beverage, Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Everybody needs some liquid courage to make their own weekly purchases. Scratch that figure itch and scratch that PBR itch.
If you're listening to this, you're already a major mark. Now it's time to become a major PBR mark.
Use hashtag MajorPBR and post your pictures and videos of you major marking out with some Pabst.
Pabst Blue Ribbon and the Major Pod Network, the tag team champions of the world.
Of the world.
Major PBR. Forever. Pabst Blue Ribbon, hashtag Major PBR. Use the hashtag Major PBR each and every week. If we pick your picture or video, you'll be getting a little prize key. Bro, I fucking love this one. 251 royalty. This has become a Saturday morning tradition. Hashtag Major PBR. Watch it on YouTube with that Major PBR logo. Look at that branding. Going to over 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. A brand new audience. Look at that branding. Anybody who's a sponsor of this podcast would be honored to have that right there. And PBR has been a great sponsor, a great partner. We fucking love PBR. You know what? For tomorrow, I might put a little PBR on my coffee. You know what I'm saying?
What a move.
Well, hey, imagine if we still had the hard. I bet I still have a hard coffee somewhere.
You could go find one? Yeah.
I'm going to try to find one.
Then you have to go to the gym after?
They don't go bad.
Might be a little expired. All right, big week for news. I'll rapid fire some, then some we're going to have a deep dive. Gorgeous. Tyler Breeze put up some micro brawlers.
Wow.
Listen, I had to like text him and yell at him. He put on his website the chases were cheaper than the regular ones. I said, Breeze, what are you doing? What are you doing?
What?
Amateur hour over here.
I couldn't believe it. But get him now on his website. Tyler Breeze joining the micro brawler.
I thought he had a Legends deal.
Yeah. This is illegal.
Okay.
No, guys, this is just Breeze.
Oh.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? It's just Breeze.
The sidekick from Up, Down, Down?
No, that's Tyler Breeze. This is Breeze. This is the indie wrestler Breeze, not the signing with McFoley Tyler Breeze. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Understood.
Now, the next one, usually Brian would do the Homer into the bush, but I think he's going to dig this. I've been asking for this for a long time. Star Wars retro figures, Phantom Menace. They're finally doing it. They're going back, and I don't know if they're going to do every movie. I hope they do, but they're starting with Phantom Menace. My one problem, where the fuck is Anakin? But
The boy?
the boy.
Yeah, the main character of the movie.
The main character of the movie.
Right.
But these six are still a great six. You get Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon, Padme, Darth Maul, Jar Jar Binks, and a fucking whatever that thing is. A fucking not a trooper. What the fuck was it?
Battle droid. Battle droid.
So it's a good six. It's a good six.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I don't even know who I would take away for Anakin, to be honest.
Maybe a battle droid.
I don't know.
Right?
Anakin also not really well loved by the majority of people. I thought he was fine.
No,
but
I think time has healed all wounds.
See, most people don't like this movie, so obviously time has healed.
I think time has healed all wounds.
Yeah.
Like it's now been almost 30. The kids at the time loved it. It was adults, who didn't love it.
Oh.
Kids loved it.
This is a possibility, guys.
Jake Lloyd didn't want the deal.
I don't know if that's true. He could be making a joke, but that is the possibility. Because
didn't we just talk about that on our
we just talked about that.
Jingle All the Way podcast?
Yeah,
But he does have upcoming. He's finally getting a 6-inch Black Series.
Oh.
So then.
well, then take that back.
So,
Then they
Chris
just put
Stanley,
him in.
Claudio, are you BSing or is this a fact, Jack?
Then maybe
Get back to us, Chris Stanley, Claudio.
Maybe they just didn't pick him, and they'll do some more.
Well, you know what they do
right.
sometimes with these is they do like a little like exclusive. Remember they did like the Death Trooper in the board game.
Okay.
So maybe they'll do
what movie was that?
that was for the Empire Strikes Back.
A Death Trooper?
Yeah. Or no. Grand Moff Tarkin. I'm sorry.
Really?
Tarkin. The only way to get Tarkin, the retro figure, was with the board game.
Oh, okay.
They had a board
saying, okay. I'm just making sure that I have them all because now I'm nervous. Oh, Chris Stanley says just speculating. All right.
Yeah.
Don't start rumors here, Chris.
They bid hard on that rumor.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I bit hard. Desperado, not my cousin John Gravina, but Desperado, New Japan wrestler, coming to Ringside Collectibles, Storm Collectibles. Listen, while I was reorganizing my collection, I was looking at my Hogans, my Jushin Ligers. Incredible. I cut a lot of those Hogans, though.
Beautiful. Yeah, you don't need like all 8 of those. No.
But this is great. I'm not quite sure who he is, but I guess big deal in New Japan. So, and the figures look great. Can't deny that.
Ric Flair's last match, Desperado asked me for a picture.
No way.
100%.
Get the fuck out of here.
I said, sure.
This is fake news.
No, bro. He must have thought you were
He was
like
on the show that we all did?
No, he was at the Starcast.
Bro, he must have thought you were like fucking. Who could he have been like?
He saw the gray hair. It was like, somebody.
Yeah, oh, 100%.
JJ Dillon?
Somebody who came up with Rick.
No, guys, listen. Who the fuck is Smart Mark Sterling? Because he's in a suit. He probably thought like an old manager.
Yeah.
Remember the time Sin Cara thought Brian was Edge?
Yes.
Oh, can you tell that story?
My God.
Yeah. Well, no. When the original Sin Cara saw me and like jumped out of his seat when I was waiting to shake my hand, I was like, "That was weird. What a nice guy." And then he never spoke to me again, and I realized he thought I was Edge, and then he saw the real Edge and put it all together.
That's pretty great.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway.
Mitch,
nice looking figure, by the way.
Nice looking figure. Mitch, Hastel toy. I'm gonna give him a compliment sandwich. We'll accept.
Who's he got now?
Wildman Mark Marrow. I think
cool.
looks pretty good.
That's pretty cool.
I think it looks pretty good. I will be getting it. Wildman Mark Marrow fits the Hasbro era. I think I'll be getting it. I've been purging a lot of my retros, but I'm not doing strictly zombie like you are. I am going and dabbling outside the box.
Okay.
I did purge his fucking smoke train. That figure sucks. But I will be getting this Mark Marrow. Then I would say the Quebecers, but they're called the Canadians. And in the past week, he's shown like so many different versions of them. He put up the heads. Then people were hating the heads. So he has new ones with glasses, but the glasses are removable, but they're not quite removable because they go over, like completely over, which I hate. I go, you're such a stickler for like retros and Hasbros, but they wouldn't make removable glasses, especially ones that go over the head completely. So like from the back, you'll see them. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't like that.
Like almost like a headband, but goes over his eyes.
No, but you're right. That's not. It wouldn't fit WWF Hasbro.
Yeah, so he's breaking his rules, but I do think they look okay.
I think the heads are fine. They're not like
no. These are the fixed heads.
Oh, okay.
These are the fixed heads. So listen, I will give him credit.
Think the glasses make it more Hasbro-y.
If they're molded on, though, not with the back.
Those like just shouldn't come off. Yeah, it'd be cool.
Mitch, listen to us. Mold those babies on. I think they're good. I think the Marrow's good. I don't like the glasses, so there's your compliment sandwich, Mitch. And they're called the Canadians. Coming soon.
I mean, that's fine. I get that.
Oh, I guess Duke Drosy. We have a sample of Duke the Dumpster. Oh, Mike Drosy. I'll be getting this with the dumpster. Is there somebody else that he's showing off? I don't have this in my notes. That's why D Freedom's the best. Is there anyone else, or that's it?
I could tell Duke's got that like Henry Goblin face though, where it's like go back to that. You can see.
Oh yeah. Like the paint job, you mean?
Yeah.
All right.
He looks like Balls Mahoney too, or Roadblock.
When I was a kid, remember how Duke the Dumpster cut his hair at one point? Right. So I would use like Luke the Bushwhacker #2 as Duke the Dumpster Drosy. That's what I would do.
All right. I'll accept that.
Foco keeps banging out figures. Right, this time they've had HBK Shawn Michaels, like an entrance gear one. VSK needs it somewhere.
VSK's gonna do that. That's pretty cool. Light up stage.
Yeah, but lace up boots, inaccurate, pal.
Whoa.
Right?
Oh man.
Oh God.
Now I can't.
Sean,
I
your
can't.
boots.
I can't.
Woof.
I can't unsee it.
Sean, your boots. Woof.
That's annoying.
I'll tell you though,
He
as
never
somebody
wore
who
lace ups in the like. I mean, it wouldn't make sense because that's like a '90s head, but it looked like in like the 03 return, he didn't have lace ups for a little bit.
Oh, so you're saying it's that era, maybe?
But the head looks so friggin' '90s, though. I don't know.
what did he wear in the 90s?
In the '90s, he wore the Alpine Stars or whatever they are. The friggin'
Well, as somebody who collects a complete collection of a person, it's really exciting sometimes when one of these random things
something
comes
unique
out.
like this.
cool.
Yeah, if I was
Yeah.
like Vinny and I collected Sean stuff, I'd be like, this is so unique that I'm glad that they made
Exactly.
it. Right,
Whenever there's a random flare, I'm like, oh, cool, yeah.
right, because it adds to your collection.
I'm so glad
the way,
I don't have.
223 pieces. That's like nothing.
Yeah.
That's nothing. I was thinking about with my new toy room to collect a specific person, but like my guy would be Macho, and I think there's
you
just
already
way
do
too
that.
much.
You
No, I
already
don't.
do that. Just these
No, I
in
don't.
other lines.
No, first of all, if I were to do that, I would have to do double because I couldn't take him out of my
Oh my
Mattel
God, this
collection.
we're back to the same conversation we just
But
had.
you disagree with? So you would take Macho? You have
No,
a whole Mattel.
no. This one I actually do agree with. That's different. That's like
Yeah.
a shrine.
I have multiple Hasbro Ric Flairs.
There's too many. Like there's too many Machos. And then where do you draw the line? Because they make like those little. There's so many like loyal
Like that
subjects on
6
stuff.
statues they made a couple years ago and stuff.
Those
Yeah.
ones are my favorite ones, like the loyal subjects, because they're just like they can go right in the front row. They're like
I'd
really
rather just
small
do
things.
that for like Zack Ryder. You know what I'm saying? Like collect all Zack Ryders.
You do that already? Anyway.
Fuck, a Macho would be pretty sick though.
It's a
There's
lot.
probably a lot of
lot of
work and a
stuff.
lot of money.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. But speaking of Foco, they have these mini bobbleheads. So Paul Bearer and the Undertaker.
Whoa, what?
And can we speak on this little follow up? Last week when we went on air, D Freedom backed me up and said that Brian Myers cannot get rid of his Target Hall of Champions Paul Bearer. And then Brian admitted he doesn't even have it. He has some other one. D, pop in here, D.
Well, before
Pop in here, D.
we deal with this. What just happened?
What the heck? You made a remix?
Stone Cold joined Run DMC or something?
What the fuck?
Before we get out of hand here, guys, I will take this out of weekly purchases. I bought it.
Oh, you bought it.
I did my own research and realized that it's very. Well, you know what really sold me on it? That neither one of you, I don't think, were saying.
The
You
face.
got that
The
different
face.
that scan though.
Yeah.
like that really sold me on. I'm like, God damn it! So now I have 3 Paul Bearers in my elite collection, and I think they all have different. There's like early, midway, and obviously
Yes,
heel turn.
I think there's 3 to go.
D, what's going on? You sick or?
No, I'm good. Yeah.
Oh, you just updated the
clocked out.
character. The character is just getting more gimmicked up. You're more toyetic.
You're like
I mean,
Brian Pillman, just lost in your character, and we don't know where you are anymore.
the loose cannon.
I love this.
The loose dissector.
I understood when you were a dissector, but is there COVID in your house? Like, what's going on? Why do you have the mask on?
No, just
Performing surgery?
Yeah, you just dissected
yeah.
a
I mean,
frog.
yeah.
Yeah,
I just
Can
put
you
my shovel
dissect-
down. Yeah.
Can you
I can
dissect Shawn
dissect this
Michaels?
for you. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
please
Yeah,
do it.
so what happens with Foco is that they just go off of reference shots. So basically the only studio shots that they were provided of this HBK was from the boots up. So they
can see
just
that.
inferred. So
That's rough.
they just assumed that he had lace boots without looking at outside reference besides what is provided by the licensor. So
one can infer that he wore lace-up boots.
I mean, technically, he did wear lace-up boots underneath, like those boots. Like they're similar to Matt's, to where Matt might actually just have. What do you have, Matt? Like Velcro or?
No, I do have laces.
Okay.
There's laces under there.
Yeah,
but
it's
that doesn't,
similar
that doesn't count.
That doesn't count.
because it's like a similar style to like the Ziggler boots and the
it's a
Beretta
giant,
boots.
yeah, it's a giant flap though. Like nobody
Yeah.
knows. Yeah.
Yeah, so technically, I guess there is lace boots underneath, but yeah. And then, the purple on the Taker's a little off.
Looks more blue.
Yeah.
He never had purple inside his jacket, did he?
Yeah, occasionally.
He
Yeah,
did?
it varies. I mean, Mattel obviously skimped out on that paint op. I mean, that got costed out. That got costed out as soon as that was first.
I would say to do a soft goods, that'd be super expensive, I imagine.
Yeah, and, well, they wouldn't even probably attempt to do an inner lining because that would just stain the figure. So
True.
D, I really like the new character look, and it's much more toyetic. You're getting
He's trying
more,
to get a major Bendy.
yeah, I think that's what's happening. More toyetic as the day goes on, pal.
Wow. Well, look at this.
Oh my god!
Is that a good? Oh my god!
We have a nominee, folks, for worst figure of 2024.
Well, for you listening, we got more bobbleheads of Hogan and Andre. The Andre looking a little weird.
These are mini bobbleheads. The Taker and Paul, and this are mini.
Hogan barely looks like Hogan, and Andre doesn't resemble him at all. I don't know who that is.
It's a caricature, kind of. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, I
That's
can
being
see that.
polite.
Yeah, it actually literally looks like a carnival caricature.
Yeah,
Both of them.
Oof.
Hogan looks like almost like Thunderlips era Hogan.
Yeah.
I don't love it, to be honest. But you know what I do love? This next figure.
well, hang on. The reason why these runs are so low, is because these are all handcrafted. These are all made out of polyurethane resin. So basically, these can just snap off if you're not diligent with them. So
I mean, that's all bobbleheads, though.
yeah. But there are some that are injection molded, but not many. Like it's very few and far
Yeah,
between.
bobblehead, if you drop it or something on the floor, you are shit out of luck. I mean,
Right.
Yeah,
right.
my Dustin Pedroia WWE night bobblehead fell and broke. I'm devastated.
Yeah, no way, yeah.
Oh man, I still want some major Potter ones. I'm putting it out there in the universe.
I'm not against it, but whew.
Now this is awesome, literally and figuratively. Mike, awesome, coming to Zombie Sailor Heels and Faces. Bro, I fucking love it. I love it. I don't know what set it's going to be in.
About the arms being too long, or that his face looks like Jericho, which is funny. Which I see it, but like. Then people are putting pictures of Mike Austin, but they're like, he kind of looked like Jericho anyway. Like, that's so.
Like, when it first popped up, I saw it. This totally looks like Mike Austin, but then you said Jericho. I'm like, I guess they look alike. I never realized.
But yeah, then people. I saw so many photos of so many people dissecting it that it like didn't bother me. You know,
the
think it looks
long
great.
arms don't bother me. That's what Hasbro's were like that too.
bro, there hasn't been a Mike Austin figure in 25 years. Let's go, pumped.
2001. So yeah,
I'm all for it.
Unleashed.
I don't know like who's going to be his set, like what kind of set this is going to be like. Zombie usually has a theme, so we'll see. I'm excited. Now I don't know if this is going to be a 2024 release. This is like 2025. Like how far along is this? I don't know.
It looks pretty far along. I don't know.
We'll
Well,
see.
that's a paint master. So it's a paint model. Yeah.
I dig it. Chelsea Green, the hot mess. She's in a video game, a WWE mobile video game. I'm not a gamer, but looks pretty cool.
Yeah,
I'm proud of her.
What is a mobile video game, guys?
It's a game that's on your phone, pal.
Yeah, it's,
Like,
yeah. It's,
what
even
do you
I know
do?
that.
But like, what do you
You
do?
play it.
There's a million different mobile games. Some you could just like role playing like attack games. Some are actual just like regular first person games. Some are
This
puzzle
is
games. Some
so
are
fam from something I would do that I just don't even know.
Some are wait, hold on a second. Some are like GM games. Brian, you never played like GM games on the computer?
No.
Never, really. Wow.
What's a GM game?
What was it? It was ESR or EWR or whatever. But it would be a game. It was super cool. You would draft a roster or you would pick a roster, and you would have to put on shows, but you would just put in the information. So like you would book a show, and then it would spit out the information on whether or not you sold tickets or whatever, depending on what you booked. And this is basically a lot of Tony Khan talks about this. A lot of booking shows in the past. It was such a cool game.
Not a clue.
I didn't do any of that.
It was back to like when we would have been, really into doing that kind of
The
stuff.
real problem is Broski and I were playing with action figures, so there's no
Right.
Yeah.
Or I was wrestling in my backyard. I wasn't fucking I wasn't like E-Feds where you'd like write promos and then like that's how, and whoever was the booker, it was based on like your promos. There'd be matches.
Yes, E-Feds were different, but a lot of E-Feds used these wrestling simulators to so it is EWR Extreme Warfare Revenge. There was a lot of versions of it, but that was the most popular one.
The ones
I also think it should be said that the real Chelsea Green's a lot more beautiful than these pictures.
Oh, thank
here.
you. And she's also instead of doing the shh, she's doing the Dr. Evil pinky instead of her pointer finger.
Oh my God! Yeah,
You're
wow.
right. What the
Evil. Let's go back to figure talk.
And then
These
the other
were
one looks like
incredible.
she's mad at you for like doing something. Like,
What about these Mark and Jay, the Brisco Brothers, Ring of Honor?
let's go.
Unbelievable. Like,
Fired up.
and this is a Vault exclusive, right? This is
Yeah,
something I think.
Jazzwares Vault exclusive. And,
Man.
it's representing the Jay's last match ever, the dog collar match. So
It's
Fired
unfucking believable. The Ring of Honor
man, you know
titles.
what? I keep going. I got a little special note about this. I don't want to mess up.
Okay, so it comes with the dog collars, the Ring of Honor titles. The box looks nice. The figures look incredible. Man, I mean, this is something I think people are going to go crazy over. And I think this is what the Vault needs. I don't know where in the pecking order these will come, but I think the Vault needs something strong, to start off.
Which I think this is a strong
Absolutely.
selection, right?
Perfect.
I don't know if it is the first thing though, but it looks great.
Yeah,
D can help me out with this. Like a little birdie messaged me some details about these that's in the know. I guess people were bitching because those aren't the belts that they had.
yeah. It's. I think those are the brand new ones because I
Right.
think So they changed
So
the belts and
the designers of the actual OG Ring of Honor titles couldn't come to terms with Jazzwares and AEW for a licensing deal. So
I think it's the same thing.
Oh.
The same thing with the Danielson. Like it doesn't have the old ROH logo on the mic. They have like the new ROH logo on the microphone. So
Yeah. So that's for people who are bitching about that, which like from time to time we get those belt snobs here because I guess all of us kind of aren't belt snobs, but
Yeah.
we would be oblivious to this stuff. But that's your reasoning there on that. But either way, like I said, this is like, I think if this is the first thing we're available to buy on this vault, I
Yeah.
think that's a really big, publicity thing. It's a great job.
I mean the wave 1 is going to come out first of the Ring of Honor ones, which is like Danhausen, Brian Danielson, Kenny, and then somebody else, Claudio. I don't
yeah, we
think I
saw
said
the
Claudio.
Claudio at Toy Fair.
Yeah, so I think these are either going to be, the Danhausen. So I think the wave 1, that's, I'm assuming it's going to come in waves because they already showed off the other, because they haven't, obviously, updates awaiting. But what was it? The Future Shock, Adam Cole, and Kyle O'Reilly, and then the Young Bucks.
Those are the ones I'm worried about.
Yeah.
But those ones are probably going to maybe come before this, or they're going to be its own wave to where like it's going to be like a wave of 2-packs to where all three of those are going to be offered unless they're going to include a fourth one in there. So this is probably all going to launch. More information hopefully is unveiled around
These are
next month or
must gets for me, dude.
Yep.
Sure.
Absolutely.
You guys think I might be crazy, but part of me kind of wants to get the Ring of Honor Danhausen for like my miscellaneous shelf and like pretend it's like busted his ass on the indies, made himself Danhausen.
I mean, it is technically.
Yeah. And because he's certainly not a Ring of Honor legend, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, he's gonna be mad.
but there's no
Pissed
but no
when he hears
bullshit.
this.
No bullshit. I think I do want to get it. Like, cause I feel weird. Like, I'm not like I do have in my miscellaneous shelf.
God, even and I mean, maybe there's I stopped being so diehard with ROH, but even Kenny isn't like
He was just there for a
ROH
little bit. Right?
Lenny.
Of course,
He's
he
had
did. He did Ring of Honor.
worked and had a couple of matches,
Bro,
but like
Before
legend?
Ring of Honor got sold, I was fucking in talks with Delirious. I think Brian, you too, to come in and work the Briscoes. So if I would have gotten one match, I could have gotten this line. Give me a break.
Matt Cardona,
You know what I'm
ROH
saying?
Legend. Yeah.
I think
Fuck.
Danhausen was there for 2 years.
What?
But like
Yeah.
pandemic though, nothing was going on.
Yeah, you can't glorify that.
it's Final Battle 2020. I think it's
Thanks
based
for
off
the
of.
thanks for the
Yeah.
house, Danhausen. Nobody.
But I do. Oh, can I also say this, guys? I can't believe I'm saying this, but so I was reorganizing my collection. It's gonna be a theme of this episode, and I was putting my retros and stuff up. Finally, the Danhausen Zombie Sailor cape stuck to the fucking tattoos.
Yeah.
So, and like I tried doing the peel, and like I can just tell it's gonna rip them off. So like I have to
try. Yeah, you gotta at least try.
But okay, so if I peel them off and it rips, then what? I gotta get another one.
Yeah.
Probably use the hairdryer method, I guess.
Oh, you think that's a good idea?
Yeah, that's probably the way I would go.
Well, also in my findings,
I want to say mine was stuck and I peeled it and nothing happened. I think.
I might do the hair thing, but also in my findings, I realized I lost all of his accessories, like the jars of teeth, and I also lost Earl Hebner's other hand. Like I'm sure it's
somewhere. Yeah, that's
right,
not lost.
Right. I'm sure there's somewhere, but where the fuck is it?
That who knows? But
so if anyone has a Jeff Jarrett guitar,
misplaced,
an Earl Hebner.
Well, again,
number one
guitar's not lost either. You just gotta it's in that vicinity.
Yeah. All right, let's go to some WWE Ultimate news. The next lineup is going to be Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, and Cody Rhodes from WrestleMania. I just don't know how they're going to do. First of all, the Kevin and Sami gear is kind of not Toyetic anyway. How are they going to get away with that PWG logo?
So I think the newest basic Sammy that's coming up, they showed, I think it's in the same wave as the Tiffany Stratton and the Ludwig Kaiser. I think that's in the same. I think it's like 145, 144, one of those waves, and it does have it in the color render.
Really?
I think somebody told Steve, and he was like, "Oh, well, this is just an early edition or what." So I think it might. I think it might be generic
gorilla, not like the Buzzing, gorilla.
No, it's the gorilla.
Or maybe he just asked.
I mean, potentially, but I know.
It's possible.
Mattel doesn't like dealing with third-party stuff. I mean,
they don't even risk it.
Yeah, I know there are.
Who's going to say no? I don't want you to promote my brand.
I mean, ultimately, it all depends on who's working on the figure. Ultimately, and if it makes its way
maybe
to final,
they don't even know. Maybe they don't even know.
Yeah,
maybe they just think it's a
because that's happened before with several tattoos on several characters, like the Shotzi Blackheart. Like she has like a Killer Clowns from Outer Space like blaster on her arm, and I think she has a Gilman tattoo somewhere in there. I think so. Yeah, there's some things that just got away with
the cracks, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
And then
there's the Cody, but we'll see how I'm not sure if they're going to do like a separate PVC wings similar to like the Ricochet.
Jackets for people.
So I'm not sure if
jacket's going to need wings, so that's going to be tough to execute.
Well, finally they're going to give him a hard goods jacket because that soft goods one was the drizzling shits.
the raincoat,
the edge trench coat.
It was just probably the incorrect material. If they went with the other route, I mean, it would have looked better. It just has that gloss surface finish to it, to where it is a little,
Back to Ring of Honor stuff. Ring of Honor Punk, that whole set has been popping up. I don't think the face looks good at all. But I'm glad it's coming out.
Okay, yes. One, this is like a dream figure for me, so I'm pumped that it exists. But this face is very concerning.
All right. Well, I understand that it's concerning, but we all have to understand that this is a horrible picture shot with terrible light from a bad angle.
Right.
And all of this line that was leaked has been shot.
Oh, it's not leaked.
Well, not leaked, but all this line, these pictures were like leaked pictures, basically. It's like a quick cell phone picture. Like we cannot trust. We've learned our lesson from photography ruining.
I hope you're right,
pictures.
Mark. I really do.
I think this is definitely. It looks better than the previous two that were floating around. But yeah, it's made its way over to UK retailers that are able to carry the Luminaries line. And
if you didn't tell me, if it was just like the head and not a packaging of the figure, I would have said, "Oh, Chris Hero figure or something." Like that's what it doesn't look like. Punk, but
it's the full beard that kind of throws it off. I mean, it's like the photo that's in the bottom corner that's used for the photograph. That's he's got like white shorts on it. I mean, so yeah, I think it kind of conflicts a little bit because and I'm not sure.
The picture on the back of the box is like an 0201 Punk photo, right? And then he didn't wear those yellow shorts until like 04, I want to say.
Yeah, I think it was like late 03, because I was sending a bunch of stats to Magic when I was basically telling them what outfit to go with, but so this was definitely the best option, I think, that or the white, but the white kind of was already like conflicting with the Supreme, what the original Supreme was going to be, at least from the gray sculpts. But they settled on the yellow, but there should be.
Yellow is the most toyetic.
Yeah, I mean, gosh, the Pepsi logo made it onto the. Oh, jeez.
Really?
What?
Yeah, the
Where?
Pepsi logo is on the back of the picture.
Oh,
the
on a picture. Oh.
Yeah, but they still didn't. They usually Photoshop that out. They usually.
Yeah, but
yeah.
I don't think you have to do that. It's a photo of a man.
So we'll see. We'll see how the.
Isn't there Pepsi logos on the side of those shorts?
Yeah, it's on the left side. So I'm not sure
what the heck
if
do you
they're
think
gonna.
is there. Yeah, that's gonna be
I'm
interesting.
not sure if they're gonna do just the punk and the XX on both. Like one side has the three X's
Right.
and the one side says punk. Hopefully they selected the right typeface. We'll see.
Do we remember or why there's only 5 in this set, not 6?
Yeah, because Abaddon got cut. She was gonna
And she's
not
not
re-
even
cut,
she's,
cut
she's,
and not
she-
replaced.
she's not even gonna be a chase like the bunny.
No, she's just completely omitted. I mean, yeah. So I'm not sure what the program was.
shit.
Yeah. So
What's the chase? Is there a chase in this?
And now
set?
she's finally on television again.
I know.
yeah, they haven't disclosed if there's like a chase edition. I mean, yeah. So
Wait,
if anything,
would this be the first set with no chase? That's never happened.
So wait,
Yeah,
it's
probably.
Penta, the
Brody.
Brody, it's
Brody.
the Full House of
Guy,
Black.
Buddy.
And is this
Brody,
is this the
Malachi.
first? Is this the first buddy?
Yes.
yeah.
And
Wow,
Brody.
took a
Buddy
long
and
road.
Brody match a past Malachi, and then Malachi is a suited Malachi.
Yeah.
Damn, it took forever to get Brody and Buddy out, huh?
Yeah. I mean, Brody at least is going to get the ringside blood and guts
Right.
pretty much pretty soon.
Damn.
So
All
the
right, well-
Abaddon's probably going to eventually be slotted potentially. I mean,
I can't
But
even think
for
who would
Jasper
be
as
the
well.
chase with this.
they're all kind of. It's kind of a little different. The only one that would be applicable would be, I guess, Punk. So
Right,
Well,
white, white or red
But
shorts. or,
why do you say that? Because AEW doesn't go to just the mold; they switch things up. It could be Alistair in like a ring gear or something. Why not?
I guess.
we'll see.
Yeah.
I don't have the spreadsheets in front of me. So
All right. Well, this is where it gets really interesting, guys. Power Town, the Remcos. We finally saw some photos,
Shit,
not of
they're
everything, but
well,
Let's-
at the lineups.
the lineups. Rock and Roll Express. So I guess some are going to be solo, some in 2-packs. The I Quit match, Tully Blanchard and Magnum TA. The Missing Link, Tito Santana, Bobo Brazil, Nick Bockwinkel, and they just announced Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Hey, they realized his Legends deal ran up. I like
nice.
including him in the line. But it's not going to be like the hacksaw we know with like the 2x4. You know, it's not going to be like this hacksaw, right?
Could be.
Right? I mean, it doesn't really fit this era.
Well, there's not the error, but the whole thing is he was that hacksaw on the Indies or whatever. So it's you know what I mean? It's like a gray area.
I guess.
You have proof that he looked like that elsewhere.
I guess
That's all you
But
need.
No, I know. I but it doesn't really fit. If they
No,
did
I
like,
mean, I'm assuming this is gonna be like a Mid-South looking.
yeah, that's
hacksaw.
what I want. Yeah. But they did show pictures of the Magnum and
Oh, it
the
looks so cool.
the Tully. Unfucking believable. A lot of people in the AW community mad that they didn't just reuse the bodies. I'm like, guys, it's 2024.
No, yeah, you gotta move on. Yeah,
You're competing with
still-
superstars.
they'll still sit height wise and seamlessly with your other ones. So I think that's all.
Yeah,
you need.
these
are
great.
Same as Mattel Superstars, right?
I just watched this
Yeah.
match the other day. It's so good.
Yeah.
It looks incredible. Magnum TA, my pen pal, Tully Blanchard. Now, neither of these guys got a Remco, correct? Back in the day.
No way.
So this is incredible.
Yeah.
I think this is a great. I just love the faces. It's like a good mix of cartoony and realistic.
Right, it's kind of right there,
It's a
right?
perfect right in the middle.
I knew straight away once I saw it, that's totally Hal Haney's artwork. So yeah,
Oh,
Really?
interesting.
yeah, Hal Haney sculpted these. Yeah, he basically did input for him. So
I didn't know Hal Haney sculpted stuff. I thought it was just
me
like,
neither.
no, I think he might have just did sculpt input, similar to what Ryan does or DDD.
oh, well, I mean, whoever did it, they look great. I'm
Andrew
very
Frank.
excited for these.
Andrew Frank is the main guy that does the ultras. So this is a different portrait sculptor. So
Yeah, it's a different
Awesome.
style, which I like.
Yeah.
I don't. These,
Yeah.
It's like a cartoony realistic. If that makes sense.
you can tell that they were
Cartoony
like
realistic, he says.
you can tell that they were pretty heavily influenced by the superstars. I mean, it's not
Yeah,
like
that's
Cella.
fine.
It's not Cella territory to where it looks like they scanned it in, but the lace boot one kind of looks somewhat similar to Mattel's like flat boots, and Magnum TA's got the cowboy boots as well, and he's even got the. It's not pictured here because the way they did it, it was like a pan shot, so it wasn't like a full image because this was a video package. But yeah, looks promising.
And then right before we recorded, they announced this Kerry Von Erich. I don't even know if D Freedom did get this stuff.
Yeah.
Pre-order is December 21st.
Yeah, it was in the ad.
$55. This is what is the Diamond Collection. Listen, I love Kerry Von Erich. I am all for getting more Power Town figures. I think they're incredible figures. But like, I'm not quite sure like what the appeal is. Like, what makes it the Diamond Collection?
I think that's just a irrelevant name.
It's marketing.
Yeah, it's a marketing thing.
Okay.
I mean,
It's unmatched. It's unrivaled. It's
very
it's
different colors and stuff. And
You see
it's
the
a
After Effects
revamp.
in that package, Matt? That took some time.
yeah.
Listen,
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, why did they spend so much time on these diamond dropping from the ceiling? But yeah, it's just a repaint, right? It's just.
but
whatever.
they're saying like limited of 2,000. I'm thinking, well, how many were the other ones? Could be much more than 2,000.
I was thinking the same thing, but we don't know for a fact. But yeah.
I tried to do some digging. I don't have exact numbers, but I mean, it's not like
that there's.
it's not like a 50,000 to 2,000 comparison.
I like
Hey,
that there's
where's TK Ben? He's always in this chat.
Notes from the daughters. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'll be getting it 100%. I'll be getting it. It looks incredible.
I mean, I'm getting this. Kerry Von Erich's one of my favorite wrestlers ever. Not to mention Iron Claw's coming out. He's so relevant and
Perfect timing.
Perfect time. But I like that the focal point of the video was that with the Iron Claw, when the other one came with the same hand. It's not like this new.
And
nothing new.
you can't even pose it that way. You can't even pose it that way.
Without the
It's
jacket, you can.
Well, not
No,
when,
you
not
can't.
when,
Not grabbing his wrist, but you can at least.
No.
Yeah.
That's how I.
He's
have
like
mine.
fucking waving, or it's like fucking Home Alone.
like the back of
He
the
went-
packaging, pretty much.
It's like
So,
he went to the fucking the front door and it was fucking hot and he's showing the fucking McAllister logo. Are you fucking kidding? You can't do the Iron Claw. I mean, you can do the move, not the pose.
What? Do you have any idea what this gear is from? All white gear. It looks great. It looks very Toyetic.
It could be. I mean, it's probably definitely world class. I don't know if he still had the belt at the time. I'm not sure if the. I'm not. I don't know why.
Like in tune with Kerry Von Erich, and it didn't ring a bell to me at all.
Bro, my knee jerk reaction, I hope I'm wrong, is that it's fantasy gear.
No, I would hate that.
No, I don't think so. I mean, he's definitely had the white trunks because there was going to be a canceled. What was it? A part of the Hall of Fame 2-packs to where he was in the. Or you know what? I think what was it? The. Well, I think was the Texas Tornado in white or no?
Yeah,
No.
one of them is in white.
Yeah, one.
The Kerry's in white.
Maybe the
Kerry's in
there,
white.
there was a canceled one that was definitely that had white trunks.
He was going to be a cancel. What canceled figure?
Yeah, what do you?
They were going to have a Hall of Fame 2-pack. They had the Von Erichs for a brief time to where they had they were going to re-release the Kevin and the Kerry.
Just re-releases.
like the wild.
No, they were gonna be
like the
redecos.
like the Wild Samoan ones.
Yeah, but they were going to be actually redeco, so they were in different deco,
Oh
but
shit.
got scrapped. Yeah.
Oh wow. But yeah, listen, I love Power Town. I love what they're doing. I'm a big supporter of Power Town. I cannot wait to get this. And honestly, I wouldn't mind if they add more guys to the Diamond Collection. We need some more figures. Even if they're repaints like Jack's Superstars
it's fine,
Series 1 through
yeah.
3 style. Give us some repaints to get just some guys on our shelves.
Just so there's just more.
Yeah. I love it. And I really hope that there's fucking peg holes in the foot so we can start fucking standing these up nicely.
Peg holes would be awesome, and then you gotta get rid of the flat packaging for this people that are alive, and you can get them.
I don't know if they're going to do that going
I
forward,
think
but we'll
that
see.
would be a cool thing to do.
But let's talk about the big news from Power Town. Brian, I'll let you fucking roll with this. TNA signing with Power Town.
How about that? TNA Power Town coming together. It's a beautiful thing. Guys, I've been working on this behind the scenes for months and months and months and months and months, and I'm just so happy that it's public knowledge. TNA Wrestling, for the first time in 10 years, will have an action figure line, and it'll be a damn good one, courtesy of the people at Power Town Wrestling. So I knew it would be a great fit. You know, it's like like I said before, Power Town's a company that I believe in, and I trust and believe in the people that work behind the scenes there. And obviously, I love TNA Wrestling, so I was like a fucking mission of mine to put them together, and it took a lot. Took a lot of understanding businesses that you may not understand and connecting people, and it finally happened, and I'm so happy. And this is just the beginning. Today it was just the press release and the announcement to disclose the partnership, and going forward there's going to be there's a map out of different announcements and who's in the line and Series 1 and forward. So it's pretty freaking exciting.
I love this.
TNA's gonna have all new belts, so you got to figure there's potential there. A lot of stuff. There's the Legends list of talent that's available.
Ooh,
to get at.
yeah.
There's just a lot of good stuff, And then the other thing is that I'm there. I work with these people, and I'm gonna be very hands-on with a lot of this. And it's like my vision is to like take you on the journey of like, okay, you didn't just pre-order something and we're forgotten about. Like you'll pre-order these and you'll see, maybe a talent see their, render for the first time, and we'll capture that on video, or you'll see a talent get handed their prototype for the first time, things like that. So that's like my mission, to make it more than just, I want people to invest in the line more than just, hey, I placed a pre-order for something and now I just gotta wait. And then there's a human side of all this that I was pretty determined about. I have so many friends at TNA and so many talented workers and stuff that have never had action figures and that have kids, and it was very important for me to like, push this through and make this happen. So pretty pumped.
It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. Do we know when we're going to get the first line, like the timetable?
I will say this, in January, the plan is to release a very well done, very well edited and produced Power Town style video like you saw today drop about that Kerry Von Erich, and that will announce the talents in Series 1.
Very cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm super pumped for this. TNA has been, it didn't even start yet, and it's doing all the right things, so I'm super excited for this toy line and this partnership, and good job, Brian.
And the feedback has been, very rewarding for me, because considering how, I literally talk to Magnum TA on the phone every other day. Not something.
So wow, Broski has to write them, and you get to
Not
call on the
something
phone.
that I thought I'd ever say in my life, but he's legit the coolest. And it was funny. I had to connect him to Sign Guy Lou, and like Sign Guy Lou hit me on the side. He goes, "Hey, can you just like make sure Magnum knows like I'm like I was in the business and I'm like one of the boys. I'm not just like a TNA office guy." And I was like, "What's going on?" He's like my guy, like my fucking guy, like. He's like, the way you grew up on ECW, I grew up on NWA and Magnum. So like he was like just geeking out to to talk to him. So that they had their first call that I wasn't involved with, and I was catching up with Lou to see like, hey, what happened or what was discussed in regards to Power Town and TNA Wrestling. He goes, "Oh, I asked him about the I Quit match," and I was like, it was also kind of awesome to see him mark it out for Magnum, because he is the coolest. But
Magnum is the best.
Yeah, so pretty awesome that this has all come together.
Christy Giovanni said we need another bonus ep with Steve Rosenthal. I agree.
He's one of my favorite guests that we have. Him and Padour, I feel like I never get sick of just yapping with, right? Because they're so
hey, TK, if you're listening, if you and bro, imagine if him and Steve came down to Live 18 again at the Tin Roof, and they brought a little something to show the world.
Just threw out some Diamond Collection Kerry Von Erichs to the people.
TK, here we go, baby. You know where we're gonna be? Tin Roof, 3 p.m. January 7th. All right, that's all I got for news. You guys got anything else?
No.
Big news week, though. Woo.
All right, up next is the Ringside Top 10. This episode of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast has been brought to you by Ringside Collectibles, the #1 online retailer of WWE action figures.
Go to WrestlingFigures.com and make a purchase, and when you do, use discount code MAJOR at checkout to save 10%.
Ringside Top 10. Brand new figures, how much did you spend? Ringside Top 10. 40 figures, exhausting mailmen. Ringside Top 10. Another sale, and Sami Zayn's #1 again. Ringside Top 10. Use code MAJOR for discount at the end.
10, Mankind, Defining Moments, Ringside exclusive. 9, I like this, Chad Gable, Elite 106. He hasn't had a figure in a minute.
Shorty G, basic, which was crap. Pre-pandemic, pandemic.
Number 8, package deal set of 2, Jimmy Uso and Jey Uso, Elite 106. Number 7, Bret Hart, Defining Moments, Ringside exclusive. Number 6, Wheeler Yuta, Ringside exclusive. Number 5, MJF with Scarf, AEW Unmatched Series 4. Number 4, Cody Rhodes suited, AEW Unmatched Series 4. Number 3, Omos, Elite 97. Number 1, CM Punk, number 2, CM Punk Unmatched Series 4. And number 1, wow, Roman Reigns, Red Gauntlet, Elite Top Picks.
Guys, I mean, I don't know. If you're hearing this Friday, you might be out of time, but if you do not go to Ringside Collectibles and at least look at this Black Friday sale,
It's fucking nuts.
you are doing yourself a disservice as a wrestling figure fan and collector.
I think Noam Dar was $199.
Yeah, Jake Hager, $199. I think Nyla Rose, $199. I mean, like, I think the Trent Beretta and Chuck are $299 each. Like,
There's so many figures I bought to sell and whatnot.
Disturbing prices. Like, I text Statlander the link to hers. I said, if you don't buy 50 of these, don't speak to me anymore. That's how adamant I am about this. Like, this is ridiculous.
Wow. Unbelievable. All right, well, there's some more Ringside news like there always is. Some hot figures due in Ringside soon. Elite 107 with Solo Sikoa, Undertaker, Otis, Finn Balor, Grayson Waller, Cora Jade. 3 Face of Foley Ringside exclusive. I'm really excited for that. That's one that I think I want to get. You know, I was talking about how I want some mint on card, some loose in my collection. I think that's one I want to keep. Actually, fuck no. I got to display a Dude Love Loose since fucking Dude Gate.
Yeah.
But it'd be nice to get mint on card signed.
Because I'm Nick sign it up, yeah.
Acclaimed AEW Ringside exclusive 3-pack, Ultimate 20 with Asuka, Roman, and Undertaker, and Unmatched 8 with Malachi Black, Brody King, Buddy Matthews, Penta, and CM Punk Luminaries. And up next is weekly purchases brought to you by Major Bendy's. All right, this is Matt Cardona, host of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast, but also owner of Major Bendy's with Brian Myers. Brian, tell everyone about Major Bendy's, Big Rubber Guys over on MajorPodMerch.com.
MajorPodMerch.com. Get your Major Bendy's. There's that merch table exclusive to me. Big Rubber Guys, sweeping the action figure world by storm.
Bro, we have so many Major Bendy's, almost 100 figures. We have legends like Tommy Dreamer, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, new guys like Danhausen, and of course, Big Rubber Guys. It is the throwback to the LJN style. We got Matt and Brian, Demolition, Macho Man, Ric Flair. Keep checking MajorPodMerch.com and scratch that figure itch. Some might cost a little. Some might cost a lot. But I'm the $1,000 broski. And your figures will be bought. All right, guys, Major Bendy's. Guys, there are some Major Bendy's on sale, MajorPodMerch.com. Right now, the British Bulldogs are for pre-order. In January, we have 2 or 3 that we're going to drop. Bendy's, guys, don't worry. We got some Bendy's we're dropping, but the British Bulldogs, get them now. The Big Rubber Guys. And every week, use the hashtag Major Bendy's. It can be a picture of your Bendy's, your Big Rubber Guys, whatever. Post a picture or video if you...
Send Broski a picture of your Big Rubber Guy.
Please don't.
It's great. Great thing to tell the fans.
Unless you're Chris Grocock. Send us a picture or video of your figures. Use the hashtag Major Bendy's. If we choose your post, you'll get an exclusive Major Bendy's card. Ted the Sock. All I want for Christmas is some BEENDIES Bendy's. Happy holidays, guys. Hashtag Major Bendy's. And he has us in his fucking tree as ornaments.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Flattered.
I really like that. Guys, I have a lot of cool purchases. Please don't.
You have a lot. I spoiled the Bulldog prototypes early in the show. We spoiled the Paul Bearer Hall of Fame. And my only thing that I'll plug, and I'm done.
Okay.
my boys at Threadheads sent me this Terry Funk shirt for my Terry Funk.
That's sick.
It's awesome.
Wow.
I even made sure it had the extra wide neck because that was like kind of how he rocked it,
Yeah.
and it fits like perfect. So I'm awesome.
Wait, we're gonna put that on the figure?
I have like a spare collection of ECW guys. This is another one,
Right, because you couldn't put that on your Mattel shelf.
No, and I don't even. Especially because that to me that's like a WWF Terry
What?
Funk anyway. Yeah, when he was like with Foley, like
That's what you think?
I mean, it's both, but it's really that. It's really.
I don't
that.
think so at all. The first one comes with the ECW title, and it
That
got a branding iron.
They never held, and
Well,
it makes no sense.
because for the same reason as Ring of Honor, they don't have the rights to that version of the belt.
I know, but you know,
I always thought there was an ECW Terry
okay,
Funk.
but there's literally like 2 ECW Mattel figures, so like I put it on the Attitude Era shelf. You know what I mean? So where do
okay,
you
I
display
guess.
your Terry Funk?
I don't do. That's why I don't do shit like that.
You just have everything everywhere, no rhyme or reason.
Every man for himself, baby. Like Live 18,
No wonder
baby.
your organization is so easy going flying
Fuck
by.
off.
Yeah, you're not even trying.
All right,
Anyway,
guys.
shout out Threadheads. Thank you guys.
That's cool.
They make awesome.
Threadhead makes great stuff. Guys, it's Christmas time. I love Christmas. I'm not the Grinch. I'm Santa Claus. And to prove that, I am a big collector of Hallmark keepsake ornaments. Every year, I go to Hallmark and I get a bunch of ornaments because they have some great fucking ornaments every year. Some really cool stuff. And every year I get some. And this year I got a bunch, and I wanted to show you what I got.
I feel like these are gonna
First-
be really tough,
What do you mean, really tough?
like manly.
Go fuck yourself. Check this one out. You're all gonna appreciate this. The Nintendo Entertainment System.
I synced that one. I like it.
That's pretty cool.
Like my Nana Poppy got me this for Christmas in Christmas 1990 or 91.
It'd have to be 90,
So-
right? I'm gonna guess.
I'm in. Is it? Maybe it's 91. Yeah. I mean, fuck. I don't know. It's either 90 or 91. And now, all these years later, I have the Christmas ornament, and
Yeah,
it
that's
even
cool.
has the Mario in there. So I got that. I got this, the Disney's partner statue,
That's pretty cool.
Mickey Mouse.
I thought that was Shoes and Swoggle.
Maybe that's a variant. That's not the version I got. I got this one to celebrate the Disney 100. I got that. I got this one. It's an old school TV, and Friends is on the TV.
Needed that.
Friends.
I kind of like that too.
Friends, one of my favorite shows. Guys, trivia fact. The first time I ever took Chelsea Green to Makeout City, it's when we were doing Netflix and chill, and we were watching Friends, and it was one of those like, are you still watching? You know what I'm saying? And I made the move.
Wow.
You know that
You're giving away
screen
all
that
the
comes up?
secrets today.
You know that screen that comes up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't see that comes up. Brian has no ideas what this is, but it's Madame Leota from the Haunted Mansion.
Oh yeah.
And guys, a lot of these ornaments, which I love, like make noises or sounds or like
Those are
light
sick
up.
ornaments. I still have my Hallmark ornaments from when I was a kid.
So I got this, and it's cool because like I keep the boxes when I take them down, so it always says like what year it is and stuff. Oh, I remember that. It's cool. I started getting these in 2000, probably 2011 or 12. When I started putting up my own trees in my apartment.
I have a Jerry Rice one, Brian.
I do. The sports ones are the ones I know the most.
You're gonna like this one, the Jeep from Jurassic Park.
I got to go to Hallmark tomorrow. What is that?
See, Hallmark is great. Like I have the DeLorean, I have the Ecto 1 from previous years. So now I got this, the Jeep from Jurassic Park. This one is actually, it's funny. It's a Brian Myers ornament, the Grinch,
Bro.
right there.
I am so far from the Grinch. It's like that.
This is the funniest war that you guys have ever had. Who's more festive?
Bear, bit of Brian Myers.
Bro, I have 2 little girls. It's been Christmas for like 6 weeks here, bro.
All right, well, the Grinch, how the Grinch stole Christmas. Actually, this is for Chelsea because I had to like say, hey, babe, I got something for you. You know what I'm saying? So I got it to the
Jeez.
Grinch. This one, bro, Hallmark knew.
I can't believe you bought this many in one clip.
Bro, this is like every year though. That's why like I have a whole gimmick tree. You know,
Where's your
This
gimmick
one-
tree?
Well,
I
this
got
year
a
we
gimmick tree, bro.
this year, due to time, we only put up one. But usually, I have the nice tree with like just the balls and shit.
So
and
I'm the
then
Grinch. You didn't even fully decorate.
No, we did fully decorate.
Ooh, he's got you there, bro. He's
I
got
had
you
time to
there,
put up 2 fucking trees. Okay, check this out, guys. 35th anniversary, Oliver and Company. It's Ornament Fate.
That's your movie.
Yeah,
It's Ornament Fate. And guys, this is full true story. Sold out in all Hallmarks. Sold out Hallmark online or Hallmark.com. I had to buy it on eBay for like a lot of fucking money. It's the Star Wars Into the Carbon Freezing Chamber. And like Han actually goes down and shit. I spent over $100 on this.
I feel like that's like massive. Like a branch
It's massive.
Can't hold that.
It has an extra secure hook.
Holy shit.
It goes on 2 branches.
Yeah.
So this-
wait, where do you put the gimmick tree?
in
Like
theory, it
in
would
your
be
bar?
like- yeah,
it's
that's where it would-
imaginary, Mark.
No,
it's
no,
not
it
even
was-
real. He didn't
It's
even put it
imaginary
up.
this year. No, but this year we just made the tree, the gimmick tree.
Oh,
So
got it.
we made the big tree, the gimmick tree. Usually, like the big tree in the living room has like just those fucking boring balls, like you're at fucking Macy's.
Yeah.
And the gimmick fun tree. But this year we made the big
Yes,
tree, the
fuck
fun
that.
tree.
No way.
what I'm saying?
I'm out on that. I don't do the boring tree.
Yeah. So
You mean
those
like
are
a
the
classy
ornaments.
tree you're trying to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, screw that. Come on.
No, the boring tree, classy tree. That's what I mean. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sucks.
I'm with you.
So, all right, guys. I don't even know how I'm going to make room for this next purchase.
What is happening?
This has just been a marathon of podcasting.
Oh my god.
Guys, it has arrived.
Oh, I want to know about this.
So
Holy
this is
shit,
super-
That's
Bro.
way bigger than I even thought it was. Holy cow.
The Super7 Party Wagon. Let me just say this. First of all, my NECA one,
Yeah.
I got the shipping notification last month. I still haven't received it. I hit up Randy from NECA. I said, Randy, I'm sure you're getting this online. Don't fucking hate me. Where the fuck is this? He said a shipping container is stuck in customs with like thousands of fucking party wagons. Because NECA made a party wagon too.
Yeah,
time.
I showed it on the podcast.
Okay.
I got it a
see-
couple weeks ago, and I have a full unboxing of it on our YouTube.
So the difference between NECA and Super7, party wagons and figures, NECA is off the cartoon, so it's more
Yes.
accurate to the cartoon.
Exact replica of the cartoon series
Right.
from the 80s.
Super7 figures and vehicles are off the Playmates.
Ultimate versions of the original toys.
Yeah.
So totally different. So
Yes.
let me just say this. I get this. I'm thinking, you know what? This is one of those things I'll just keep in the box till my new house. And I was like, you know what? Like, it's fucking cool that we're in the Super7 line. I want to take pictures of me and Brian in the fucking party wagon.
That was their motivation. I love it.
So I opened this thing up. Bro, I have goosebumps right now. I felt like I was fucking 5 years old again. It was fucking incredible. It truly is. Like, I have goosebumps right now just saying it, like the ultimate version of your childhood. Like fucking like you had something from your childhood and you sprinkled some sort of like fairy dust on it and it got bigger and cooler.
Yeah.
It's like
That's
like
cool.
you know 'cause, like,
I'm blown away by how big it is. I didn't like next to you there. I didn't realize how big it was.
so like
That's about
you know,
the size of the NECA one, to be totally honest.
So I took my original Playmates one to do comparison photos. Like everything about the Playmates one, like the actual doors don't open. All these doors open. Everything fucking works. Like it's fucking wild, dude. Inside you could like open it from the top like the regular one, but there's so much room for people to chill, bro. It's fucking. I'm gonna give it a 9.9 out of 10.
Wow.
Okay. I'm gonna say my big reason why it's not getting a fucking 10.
Whoa.
Okay. This is one thing. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm not.
You are. That's been established, but keep
when
going.
I get something like this, okay, or let's say it's a Hasbro ring, okay. Let's pretend you get a Hasbro WF ring,
Right.
and you get the sticker sheet.
I knew this was going to involve stickers. I just fucking knew it.
Even though you know where these stickers go, the Hasbro sheet told you where to put them. 1 goes here, 2 goes here. It's like, give me some fucking There was no instructions like for where things were supposed to go. No sticker, like the sticker sheet's there, but it doesn't say where it goes. So I'm like, okay, that's fucking annoying. I'll just look at where they are on the box at least. You know what I'm saying? And then it's kind of matched up to where similar stickers are on the actual Playmates Party Wagon. So I just want you to look at this fucking, I don't know if you can see here. I'll hold it up. Like this little compartment right here. This is where the bombs drop out.
Yep.
Remember that? So there should be a sticker. It's like a boot the foot sticker. Bro, it doesn't fit. I took it off and I put it on another sheet. It's too big to go on the spot. So like even on the artwork.
Are those like not even meant to be on then? Those are just like for fun?
No. So like I even emailed or texted Brian Flynn. He responded immediately. He's like, oh, immediately. He said, oh, someone said put the skateboard one there. But I'm like, that's not where it goes. And like even on the box art, this boot the foot one is there. Like that's where it went back in the day. That's where it's on the box, but it doesn't fit. It's too big. So if you're not going to give me instructions, fine, but then don't put it in a certain spot on the box and then it doesn't even fucking fit there. That like really fucking bothers me to the point where I won't put any stickers anywhere on the fucking thing.
I won't.
It
seems like they're not even meant to be on. They're like just for fun.
No, but they're all over the box art.
Yeah.
So like there's certain stickers like this one right here on the top, this Turtles one. Okay, it's pretty cut and dry where to put it, but even that, it's like not big enough. You see all that extra yellow room?
Yeah.
But that's clearly where it's supposed to go.
Should you have centered that more?
Yeah, I would have centered it.
But based on what? I'm looking based on like the art on the fucking. That's why there's no like instructions. Like that's what bothers me. Like I'm spending like so much money. You can't give me an instruction manual.
How much does this thing cost, by the way?
I want to say it was like $400, something like that. Can someone look it up? How much it was exactly?
Yeah.
I think it was more than the NECA.
D, can you look that up for me for a second? But I will say this, guys. It's fucking unbelievable. You open it up, like the detail that's in here. Like there's like the seat belts. There's like duct tape on the seats so that they're all banged up. Like it's hard to fucking maneuver. It's so heavy. I'm holding it to show it. But this thing, it's so fucking cool. And I'm about to go on the limb and say this. I was previously like kind of out on the Ultimates. Like I have the original 4 Turtles like on display, and I've been getting them, and then I kind of stopped. They're just in my storage unit. But after seeing these Ultimates,
I think they're incredible. Yeah.
Yeah, but in this environment, I think I'm back in. I'm not going to be completist on Ultimates, but I think anyone who is a clear copy of the Playmates, I think I got to get. And I think now they're going away from that because Playmates finally said, you can't be fucking doing this. So I think I'm like, okay, because I think I got them all. I don't even think I have to go and buy any. I don't think I have to track them down. I think I already have them. It's like all these new sets, I don't think they can be Playmates. I think they're like, they can only look like a Playmates if there's proof they depicted that look somewhere else, and it can't even look exact, if that makes sense. Like there was controversy over like the
rap we've talked about
a couple
that
months ago.
Yeah.
But I have to say, this is, in my opinion, so worth it. How much was it, D?
$450.
$450 for $450. You can't give me a fucking instruction sheet
For $450. For $450, those should have already been applied.
Good point, D.
I will say this. Fully assembled, I didn't have to build shit. The only thing that you had to snap on was like this little like fucking, you can't even see this little hook thing. What's that called? That like a tow truck thing?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's the only thing you had to apply. Everything else was already there. D, what is your opinion on the sticker situation, D?
Well, I looked at other people's reviews, and they put the skateboard there because it doesn't fit. But if it's advertised, then that's how I'm. If it's shown in the marketing material, then that's how it should be. But
right?
Yeah. So definitely a mishap there.
Leave in the comments what you think. I think if it was on the original toy, if it's in the marketing material, that's where it should fucking go. It's not like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna put the skateboard there. What the fuck?
So the stickers are just produced wrong and oversized, is my guess, right?
Some are oversized, some are undersized.
Some are undersized.
Undersized.
Well, like this turtle one.
Right, I guess. Okay.
So, listen, I can't. I know I'm nitpicking about the stickers. Other than that, that's why I gave a 9.9 out of 10. That's an incredible. That's an incredible rating, and I love this so much that I'm fucking back into the line.
Now I'm really curious to what you think of the NECA one when you open it, because I really love it.
Are you
See,
even
the
going to get
NECA
that one, Mark, or no? Because
I just said.
No, no,
the ultimate
Super 7.
one. No, I don't have any of the Super
you're,
7s.
you're just a pure NECA guy, right?
Yeah, I have too many of the NECAs. I might have to get rid of some of them, to be honest.
I'm 100% going to get a NECA. And honestly, guys, I'm going to say this right now. I can't believe I'm going to say it. If somebody has an extra NECA, I'm so boned up for it. I want to get one now, and then I'll sell my other one when it comes. So if someone has a NECA,
Oh, damn.
but this thing, I will, bro. I knew I was going to like it. I fucking love it. It's like, bro, it's like if Mattel made a fucking Hasbro ring. Like,
It's
not
like-
for the retros, but for like
it
a
does
elite
make me
style.
jealous. I wish I had something like that to open, and build.
Bro, I spent hours with this thing. And honestly, opening that is what made me fucking motivated to go redo my toy room. Like,
That's
I was playing with this for like hours, taking I'm not a figure photography guy. I was
Yeah,
sitting
you're
at me
not,
and Brian and like bro, I just felt like a fucking kid again. It was so fucking cool. It got me boned up. And then it got me to go into my toy room to get my my Super 7 Ultimate Turtles. And then I was like, this room's a mess. Let me fucking clean it up. It's all because of this fucking thing.
That's cool.
So they did their great job. Brian Flynn did a great fucking job, even though he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about the stickers. even though he doesn't respond to me when I asked about our Super 7 Series 2. I will say he immediately responded.
That's hilarious.
Immediately responded to my my compliments on this fucking party wagon. I fucking love it. It's job well fucking done, and I cannot wait to check out the NECA one. So it's the fucking turtle party wagon wars right now. It's
That is wild.
Last week's
did you
episode
apply
was the Remco Wars.
Did you apply the labels to the missiles?
I did apply the labels to the missiles. They're too small.
Yeah, they're too short. Yeah,
They're too short. They don't go all the way around the missile.
yeah.
You know what I could see in Super 7 fashion? Them releasing like a sticker sheet and instructions.
That's
post.
why I'm not putting shit on here, because what if I put them on and then that
Could
came
offer a
out?
replacement.
Yeah. Well, you Google
So
on it.
I'm hoping.
Yeah,
I'm
you could
hoping-
always Google that off.
Google on it, but that would suck. But yeah. doable.
I hope enough people complain and they make a new sticker sheet.
Good.
That's all I'm saying about that.
Cool.
Jesus Christ, I must have been recording all that. Like all my notes now are like everything I was just saying.
Oh my God, send it to Brian Flynn.
Yeah.
Copy paste it.
There you go. Save you a text.
I'm gonna send my notes over to MajorWorks.com with all that shit inside.
No.
All right, other things that I got. Holy fuck! Where am I going? Oh, I finally got this, guys. Always
I thought
red.
you had it for months. I didn't realize until you said this.
He's been saying he's never had it.
I know. Until recently that you like.
I ordered it. I don't know what the fuck. Maybe because it's cross country. I don't know because Florida. I don't know because of what. It finally got it. I cannot wait to crack this open. I am bringing this to every holiday fucking gathering that I go to. Oh, I brought you some wine.
Unreal.
Well, always red.
That's
You
pretty
know what
cool.
I'm saying?
I like
So
it.
I can't wait to try that. Guys, I got the Earl Sinclair off fucking eBay. This thing is heavier than King Kong Bundy LJN. It's fucking incredible. This will go on a miscellaneous shelf. I will not be displaying it right now in my toy room, but I'll open it up, put it in a little baggie, put it in a miscellaneous tote. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It's a figure I didn't know I wanted or needed, but I'm so fucking glad I got.
Covered in depth on the future year-end awards show.
How do you know?
I just feel like it.
Okay.
I'll bang out these real quick. From Ringside Collectibles, I got the 2 Mr. T referees. I really do, bro. With these basics, they're really
It's
fucking
like-
real good
Yeah,
figures.
my kids have some of the basics now. It's like game changing. It's like
the knees
back.
are still really
still
tight.
tight, but like you could
Really
still
tight.
you could play with them now and do stuff. Like,
Yes,
big difference.
but after holding both, checking them out, I've decided I have no need for this WWF version of Mr. T as a referee. I even asked John Cohn, and he was barely a fucking ref.
Right.
It's not like from an iconic match or
How
anything
about-
like that.
you could pop the head and hands on basics.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's wild. They're just
On all of them?
yeah, they're just like it's wild.
Well, I will be keeping this Mr. T for my WCW collection. I feel like I need it. So I don't need the WWF
And when
one.
he repped when like right when Hogan came in to WCW.
Yeah,
right?
like 94-ish. Yeah. Our good friend, Kinnick.
Oh, the
Shaky
shaker.
Kinnick, that shaky son of a bitch. The best packaging ever. I think
good.
ever.
Yeah.
Available on KnixMerch.com.
Not many left, guys. KnixMerch.com.
We were trying to think. We need to make somebody else in this style box. And who is there to make? There's only one man. We got to sign him. Kevin Sullivan.
Ooh.
Well, that'd be cool. We have
A
another
Taskmaster.
guy that would kind of fit. I'll tell you off air, but
Tell me off air.
yeah.
Because I can't think of one. And then also, I'm not going to
By the way,
spoil it.
while you're saying that, I got that from Connect too. Thank you very much. I actually got all the caught up on a lot of the bendies.
Well, don't
the
say what
bloody-
else, because we also got the Live 18 exclusive Bendy.
I didn't get that.
Oh, well, I did.
But I got
Oh,
the
God.
bloody Ric Flair. I got a lot of the older stuff, the Sergeant Slaughter and stuff, and that was great. And Connect also gave me a Major Bendy's track jacket.
Oh,
which
yeah, I got one of those too.
because I wear
Team
that
jacket.
that exact track jacket every week, except for it says Major WF Pod.
I got that in the mail today, by the way. Thank you, Kinnick.
Thank you, Connect.
Guys, at Live 18, we're going to have an exclusive Major Bendy. I got early. I'm not going to spoil it for you. 2 more things, guys. Guys, last week we were talking about it. There's a reason they call me the Michael Jordan of wrestling figure collecting. The unreleased
Get outta
Playmates Henry Godwin.
That's a random grab, but
What?
I don't fuck around, Smart Mark.
man,
There's a reason that I wear the jersey with the numbers 2, 3 on it.
wow.
Because I am the Michael Jordan
gotta
of
find the
fucking
hunter.
wrestling figure collecting. And listen,
Do you have
suspect-
those Playmates on display, the real ones?
I'm about to.
I was going to say, now you need to, because that makes no sense to have that and not.
No, I do have them. No, I have them all. I have them all.
Right. I know, but they need to be
Yeah.
shown now.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
that's
they do.
wild.
But you know, I also have the Ringmasters prototypes of the unreleased Andre and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Really?
Remember the
Right.
heads?
Yeah.
So I have those. And you have to assume that was to come with Triple H. People were suspecting Phineas, but totally wrong time period.
Yeah.
I thought people said Hunter's Helmsley. 'cause
Yeah,
there's a few.
that's our prediction.
That's the only one
Yeah.
I could think that would make sense, honestly. But
Yeah. I also got this real quick. I'll mention it. I got the classic Cage playset. I think I'm going to use this for my Superstars figures. I saw a lot of people online doing that. I'm like, you know what? It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, good idea. Wow,
Okay.
didn't even think of that.
no, I have no objection to that.
So I think I'm going to do that. And then last but not least, guys, I want to talk about it. I got the Asylum All Stars.
Oh, I'm very interested here. Wait,
So,
that's in the box. You had opened them. You got multiples?
no. I will say the boxes are resealable. Very nice boxes, but no tape. So it's resealable.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, so I got them all. They're all zip-locked. First impression, I was impressed. At first, I did not like the package online. In person, it's fine. It's so fucking cloudy, and there's a slide right there if you can see. Now, I'm going to show you why if you watch this and look at the picture at the same time. You open it up, right? You take it out. There's, a bubble, and then there's like a covering for it. But even the covering it's very fuzzy. It makes it fuzzy, and there's no reason for it because on the box there's already plastic.
Is there a window in the box? I thought it was
Yeah.
creating the box.
That's
window.
exactly how. Well, actually, no, it's not. Marvel Legends has a cover, but that is the cover.
Right.
Yeah, so I don't know if you can tell from my photo. I took one of those off. That's why the hawk looks like dull. Can you tell in that photo? I don't know if you can really tell.
Yeah, the hawk has and the animal doesn't.
It's more prominent in person. So I will say, listen, the box looks nice. It's sturdy. The back is like a pay-per-view style poster. Road Warriors was Vicious Delicious. Earl Hebner, referee. I like the box. I do. The figures, they're very. I don't hate them, but I don't love them. It's so like, for instance, here's Animal. I will say the face sculpts are fucking fantastic. Paint app fantastic. They have these weird like elbow joints where they like rotate like 360 instead of like.
And there's no other way to move them?
Yeah, there's no other way to move them. You can't straighten the arm. It's like a weird, like, why would you want to rotate the arm like that?
Good.
It's just-
an injury angle in your fig fat would be great.
The knee joints, like the quad goes over the knee. It kind of looks cool, but can you see like they're a little loose on some of them?
Oh, wow.
The knee joints.
Can they like bend like a Remco would? Because like
Bro,
Remcos have that bend in the knee.
Bro, they can't even sit. That's as much as it could sit. You know what I'm saying?
But do they bend like?
Do they bend at the knee?
Yeah, and does it stand like? I mean, that's because to me that's like what a. It's like a signature of like a Remco style, you know, those legs.
They can kind of like A out, Y out the legs. I'm not good at the terminologies here, but the legs they don't like this couldn't sit in a chair, and maybe you could if you forced it and broke it, but I don't want to try doing that. There's no like shoulder; it just kind of goes like around in a circle. What's that called?
Right. Yeah, that's fine.
They look okay. They look good. My main complaint on the LOD, it's the shoulder pads are kind of hard, and you'd have to force them over the head where it would go, but there's a good chance of fucking up the face paint.
Oh, really? Is that tight?
You know what I'm saying? It's that, in my opinion. I saw Kyle Peterson popped them off. I was like, shit.
Can the heads pop off? Wouldn't that be an easy way to do it?
No. At least.
Okay. Worth a shot. All right.
So, yeah. So, it's like, you could get it off, but it'd be forcing you either scratch the back of the hair, potentially scratch the back of the hair or scratch the face paint. So I'm just going to leave them on. The LOD look good to me.
Yeah, LOD look cool.
I think the face on Hawk was my favorite face by far. He's got his tongue out. It's cool, but you see, like the arms are good for like an LOD pose, but other than that, like what the fuck are they doing? Like. Well, you don't pose everyone like that.
Or yeah, I would say any other guy, you don't really need that motion, right?
Buff Bagwell hasn't had a figure in since Classic Superstars?
Yeah, so 15 years or so.
He definitely needed one. His soft goods is very nice. The buff hat fits nice. The sculpt is awesome. Has the trademark buff smile. The molded on sunglasses. I dig it. One thing I didn't quite like is like the airbrush look of the brick on his tights. Like it looks faded. I don't know if that's like by design. Like it's supposed to look like kind of air. It's not clean. You know, it looks like the print didn't print properly on the leg.
Does he have his tattoo or no?
No tattoo. No tattoo.
What was his tattoo? Oh, the barbed wire?
The rope, bro. The cool. For some reason in 1997, I thought it was the coolest tattoo ever. I mean, now I don't. But
to me, this feels like a Remco with the soft goods. Soft goods is good form fitting, good quality. The hat is good. Scott Norton again has a soft goods vest, but it's a different style material, different color material. Well, different not color, same color, but different type of material than the Big Papa. Not I'm sorry.
that's cool. That's the best Scott Norton figure ever made.
Yeah, it really is. The glasses.
It's
again,
really
if
great.
you can see the
same designs. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, so
low cut on the singlet.
Yeah.
It's kind of faded. I like the Vicious and Delicious. It's all good. To me, the Vicious and Delicious and the LOD look and have a feel like Remco's, at least with the accessories and stuff like that. So I like those. And then I'm about to bury these next two. The other two I think are horrible. It's the first Earl Hebner. I should take that back. I don't think it's absolutely horrible. It's passable. This is the one in the striped shirt.
That collar I could just see is
like the collar is ridiculous.
What is that?
Look at that. It's just it's just way too big.
The stripes are too big too. Really, I mean everything.
I think they could have. I think they could have painted this. Again, here's another thing. Everyone's the same mold, so maybe they didn't want to make a T-shirt mold. Maybe they didn't want to paint the arm. I don't know why, but everyone's the same mold, which I get for cost cutting, and that's fine for this style.
And for that style, it's acceptable.
Yeah, it's fine. The face isn't quite Earl to me, but it's not Earl. It's just not Earl, you know?
Yeah.
Man, that looks like Earl.
Does
It's
it?
all right. It's all right.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's not the best.
It's not the best, but this next one is like an embarrassment. This next one right here.
Is the bow tie like sideways?
Bro, but here's first of all, the collar doesn't even sit flat, so it's all like Jersey Shore pop collar, right?
Sick.
And so like this
Jim Tan Hebner.
This one doesn't make any sense to me. So the referee in the stripe, the shirt velcros in the back. See?
Yeah.
The referee, this one, I guess it's supposed to be a button up, so it velcros in the front, but the bow tie is only on one side. So when you Velcro it, it's only on the side. Do you see that?
Yeah, but can you close it? You got to close it so it's in the center.
Overlap it tighter.
You got to overlap it as tight as possible. Then it'll go in the middle.
But then it won't have then the line won't be straight down the middle.
Why not?
I kind of see what he's saying. Yeah, because
What do you mean? Why not?
Just
whoa, what the heck?
you're calling Danny Kaz right now.
My phone just went on like Siri mode, just sitting still at the desk.
I mean, I just moved it over a little bit, and it's a little better, but it's not good.
Yeah, true.
It's still not.
It
not
just
ideal.
It just looks very like this collar is like embarrassing. You look at that collar, like I can't proudly display this figure anywhere.
It's not ideal, no, but it's not.
No.
It could be worse. Could be worse, but
I see what they're trying to do. Oh, let's make. I get the idea. 2 Hebners. I get it.
yeah,
I don't think it's a bad idea. I just think the
no, I do
execution.
think was needed, right? That's like an 80s and a 90s Earl, so that's cool.
Yeah, and I get it. Listen, I think for first time out of the gate, good job. I was impressed. But when is Series 2 coming?
What's in the pipeline? There's like Eddie Guerrero, right? I can't even.
Karate Man.
Karate Man. Tatanka with face paint.
Oh boy.
LOD in the red, just like the ringside ones.
Oh really? I didn't, man.
Another Scott Norton. I think like a babyface Scott Norton. But I also don't. When are they coming? When's Series 2 coming? With these toy lines,
Hey.
you need to create momentum.
When it comes, it comes.
Well, that is true. But
I mean, we were saying that about Power Town, and then they released all this information the past week, and now it seems so exciting, right?
okay, but when are those coming too?
I know,
You know,
but I'm just
enough
saying.
announcements. So listen, I'm not. I don't regret getting these figures, but it's gonna be really hard for me to display that Earl Hebner in the blue, which is more accurate to this
Time period.
Well, it's
In
all
your-
kind of it's all kind of fantasy because LOD would have never wrestled. This version of LOD would have never.
NWA LOD would have not wrestled 1997 Vicious and Delicious.
Yeah, it's fun though. I'm having fun with it.
Are you going
Is
to put it
cool?
with the superstars, or it's going to be its own thing?
I think I haven't figured out for now. They're not going to be displayed anywhere. They're just going to get toted.
Yeah.
But in the grand scheme of things, I think superstars, the ringside bell to bells, all of them would be displayed together.
Right. Can you put the LOD shoulder pads on your Smart Mark Sterling, please?
I'm not taking them off the figure, like I said, because I don't want to
No,
scuff up the
Terrified,
paint.
Mark.
Okay,
He's damn
fine.
terrified.
I don't want to scuff up the paint.
All right. This is a marathon episode, so I'll just be very quick. I got the Paul Bearers. You guys talked about them. Very good,
So
awesome
good.
figures. But the one thing that I did want to talk about a little bit, Broski, you kind of pushed me to do this. I caught up on all those retros, so like I got the Ahsoka series, you know, the retro figures.
See, that was one I wasn't going to do, but now I feel like I have to.
And then I got these 2 sets, the regular Star Wars one with the extra characters, and then the Return of the Jedi with like the hammerheads, yak face and stuff.
Oh, you went nuts, huh?
But so the thing about it is I am a completist collector of this collection, right? I have them on one of my walls, and they wallpaper my wall.
Yeah.
But I got these figures, and I literally opened them this morning, and I'm just saying, what the fuck am I doing? The fuck am I doing? Like what? How many yak faces do I fucking need? You know what I'm saying? Like what? Like I have all the late 90s Star Wars. I have Black Series. I have Vintage Collection. Like what the fuck am I doing?
Okay, so what's the solution?
I don't know. And I literally thought to myself, I think I'm going to sell them. And then you showed me that thing today of the Phantom
back in?
Menace, and now I'm back in. I don't fucking know. I have no idea, man. I'm running out of room.
Issues.
What the fuck am I doing? I don't
We all
know.
have issues. I love it. Well, yeah, that's all I got for weekly purchases. And let's go to the Q&A. All right, guys, here we go. Q&A. If you're in the chat here on MajorMarks.com, ask a question, and we'll give you our answer. Let's go.
All right, well, our good friend Chris Grow a Cock, Brian cannot answer this. He's given the breaking news fantasy book TNA Power Town Series 1, maybe a mix of modern and legends.
I'll refrain from taking part in this.
So if Power Town was their first series, right? Their first series was 6, so I think 6 is fair.
Okay.
I think Josh Alexander. I think Moose. And I think Jordan.
Well,
And
I mean, in a
Deanna?
perfect world, I would do the ones that Asylum screwed. But we know Deanna's announced she's looking into free agency, so you can't put her in this set.
Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, so take her out. So Jordan, Moose, Josh.
I would put, and I don't have the list of legends they have available. I would throw an Abyss in there.
Abyss, sure.
Those would be cool.
Eric Young.
I wouldn't put him in Series 1. I'm not against it because he is toyetic now with the mask and stuff. I would put maybe like an Alex Shelley.
Oh, what is the machine? Do they still have the tag team?
You could put both. I would put one in one.
Oh,
set,
Eddie,
one or the
Eddie,
other.
you got to do Eddie. He just announced signing again.
Okay, so
He's like the John Cena.
Eddie Edwards,
Yeah.
Alex Shelley, Abyss,
Yeah.
Jordan Grace, Moose,
Yeah.
and Josh Alexander.
Boom. We did it.
There you go. I like it.
All right, I love this one. This promotes our episode coming
What
up
about
Christmas Day.
A build to David Penzer.
No,
Well, he's fired
No.
anyway. So.
What? Chris DG says, as a kid, what was your most memorable or favorite BCA purchase or gift? We sort of hit on these a little bit in the BCA episode,
a lot of it actually.
You guys got
There's that whole thing is filled with like sentimental moments and memories. So
well, mine's quick and easy.
That's
Stone
great.
Cold Steve Austin. Seeing him on the shelf, I did not own a Stone Cold Steve Austin figure. He was my favorite wrestler at the time. Like, made me love wrestling so much, and seeing the fact that I could get a Stone Cold Steve Austin figure made me buy like as many of figures in the line as I could, because now I could run a fig fed with Stone Cold.
right.
same thing. I remember finding Series 4 on the shelves after I saw Men in Black in theater. And again, this is pre-internet for me, so I had no idea that he was coming. A runner-up, if not the number one, would be Christmas 96, getting the monster ring. I'm like, what? This is the ring? It was like a dream. Like, imagine, like, it's the ring for the LJNs, but now it's for these guys. It's called a monster ring, and you flip over the back, and it shows who's going to be the next set. And it's like, oh, this is awesome.
I think mine would just be a combination of like a real bratty thing that I would do, and I would just rely on that my mom was so awesome that she was going to get me everything I wanted. I'd kind of like schedule like the card I wanted to do like the Christmas afternoon, knowing that I'd have all these new guys that I'm like accounting for that I'll have them all, and she always came through with everything I wanted. So like shit like that I would do. That would like, I'd be so excited, like, oh yeah, the Headbangers are going to win the tag titles, even though I didn't own them yet. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Do you remember-
fantasy booking?
Do you remember Marty DeRosa's quote from the Chicago Live where he said, like, if you weren't booking leading up to the influx of characters on Christmas Day, like, what were you even doing?
Right.
It was the funniest thing.
It's true though.
There's a mystery man coming, couple weeks.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Anyone else have a question? We have.
Now let's go to
Okay. All right.
housekeeping.
And up next is Good Housekeeping. All right, guys. YouTube.com/MajorPod Network or at Major Pod. So much cool stuff, guys. You have the TTD explaining how we do figures, how he makes figures, how everything happens. Also, check out the Holiday Toy Job vlog coming very, very soon. And, of course, Christmas morning, guys, bright and early. Watch it. The history. Bone Crunchers, 96, 97. It's going to be incredible, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. Anything else I'm missing there, Mark?
No, look, the content is killing it over there on YouTube. Plus the episode every week. If you're listening, you could watch this right now
That's
on
right.
YouTube.
ProWrestlingTees.com/MajorWFPod. So much cool stuff. We're going to start January 1st every month. I promise you. A new shirt's going on there. And the crate is shipping soon. Major Pod merch, guys. Get the fucking Bulldogs. Get whatever Major Bennies are left on there. But please order the British Bulldogs. Wildcat Belts. If you want an exact copy of the FWF or Major Pod titles, hit up Wildcat Belts. Whatnot every Monday. Brian and I are on Whatnot. Check us out. We're auctioning off gear.
What do you want to do? Tuesday? The day after Christmas?
Not quite sure. I might take the week off, but you do you. You do
Maybe.
you.
I don't know what I want to do either.
Well, I'm on Twitch every Wednesday at noon, guys.
Yeah, we sell ring gear, figures, so much cool stuff. Major Rewind. Jay George kills it every other week. A trip down memory lane. So if you're a new fan who found us on YouTube, what's this Major Pod about? Listen to us on Major Rewind, the premier streaming network. Check us out there. And guys, don't forget the tickets to Live 18 still available. January 7th, Orlando, Florida, Tin Roof. There'll be an exclusive Major Bendy. Bro, the show is going to be insane. Honestly, we have so many surprise guests. We might have to keep hey guys,
rapid fire of just what's going on.
Rapid fire.
I think those shows are better when you rapid fire.
Yeah.
Me too. And plugs, guys, don't worry. Get your always red wine, your always ready pre-workout. And check out my interview with Chris Van Vliet this week. Real deep dive in studio in LA. Very professional. They might call me Clickbait Cardona after this interview.
Wow.
You always find a couple of good lines from these podcasts.
That's right.
Well, here's some clickbait for you. Brian Myers re-signs the TNA Wrestling Sports Illustrated article will be dropping tomorrow, Tuesday.
Congratulations, Brian.
And my last appearance of the year, KNS WrestleFest internet signing live on Facebook this Friday, the 22nd. My last thing of the year, and I can't wait.
All right, well, I'll be in San Antonio this weekend for the Collision and Ring of Honor.
Goldust will not be there, correct?
Goldust will. Who knows? Actually, I mean, doesn't he live in Texas? I have no idea. Maybe he'll pop in. Who knows?
I thought he lived in Hollywood, California.
Oh, true.
Good point.
God, guys, what a marathon! We're out of time.
See ya. Merry Christmas.
1, 2, 3. I'll be back, Jack.
Join the community at MajorMarks.com and get access to exclusive content, behind-the-scenes footage, and become a member of the Major family.
You get bonus episodes on our careers, wrestling figure history, and exclusive interviews with our friends and legends in the business each month.
You also get early access to YouTube videos and, of course, the weekly podcast ad-free and breaking news updates.
Brand new shows featuring
Oh, baby.
and you. Each month, you can interview someone in the wrestling business with the Captain's Log.
Also, buy, sell, and trade in our exclusive Facebook community where people have become friends in real life.
Certain memberships include merch like monthly trading cards and quarterly mystery gifts.
Become a Major Mark and join MajorMarks.com today.